Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster. We're playing a cheat character. We're playing the most powerful character in existence. We are, of course, referring to the Stealth Archer. Let's get back into it. I'll give you a quick recap in terms of plot. We're not all that far. We only played, I want to say, 3.5, 4 hours yesterday. And yeah, welcome to the last stream before Joe and I take a little vacation together. Long overdue. After today, we will be gone until, we're coming back May 4th. We might be a little bit jet lagged, May 3rd. I don't know what the first stream back is going to be. It's going to depend entirely on how wrecked we are from time zones. Time zones, of course, being what they are. But yes, welcome. The Emperor has fallen. Kvatch has fallen. But we have saved Kvatch and we have found Brother Martin, the boy genius. That's not what anyone calls him. And we must escort him. Where are we escorting him? I can't remember. Quests. Breaking the siege of Kvatch. It is now safe for the survivors of the attack on Kvatch to leave the chapel. Salvian has asked me to further help him. I should let him know when I'm ready. That's done? What? Deliver the amulet? That's done? Hold on, is this not done? Find the heir? I need to return to Wayne Priory with Martin. Right. I should talk to Savli and Matthias anyways. Hello.
We've done it. I can't believe it.
All right, I think we get like a super cool Kvatch armor set or something for this quest.
Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes. We're
What are you
not
looking
done,
at?
not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle.
Oh.
You've come this far with us. Will you go
What's up, Boone?
further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over.
Oh, neat. Okay, I don't want you to come with me.
You need something. Let's continue on to...
You should wait here.
I've put myself in your...
I'm not supposed to let the boy emperor follow us into battle. So let's do this first.
We need your help.
I am ready to go.
Our goal is the castle.
The castle gate. All right, we should be able to use this door to get onto the plaza, okay?
You know the drill.
Where are we going? This way. All right, let's put our torch away. Let's get our bow out. Let's get ready to rumble. We have 90 room of stuff left. Oh, my bow is kind of in rough shape. So I go to the repair hammers. I'd like to repair. Oh, hello. Thank you, my love. Let's repair the bow. Oh, right. Break chance. Yeah, they're not just consumable. I think I'm leveling up in the background here. There goes one of them. Hammer out those splinters. Yeah, right. I remember later on as your repair skill gets higher, I'm fairly certain there's like 100% chance that they never break. All right, did I just level up? No, my armor increased to 13. I'm like 1 or 2 levels away. Yo, what's up, Yawgmoths? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody, by the way. Thank you for joining me at this unusual time.
Show me what you've got.
Ooh. All right, y'all run ahead. Stealth Archer over here is going to Stealth Archer.
Die!
Can we just take a second to appreciate how good everything here looks, right? Like, it's just unreal. You know, the engine, unreal.
Damn it! This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the gatehouse.
We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside.
The remaster is so good.
And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse.
But even that's locked.
Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel. Once you've got it...
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so they're going to hold here. We're going to go back into the chapel. And that underground area that we were exploring previously is... is going to be the entrance that we need.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road.
Oh, how can we help? Follow me! That's really funny. All right, so I got these friends. You boy, stay behind. So they said head back to the chapel and find some random home slice. Are they hiding down here? Hold on, did I get this quest wrong? Quest. I need to look for Barak Inian in the chapel and ask him for the key. But where did he go? But where did he go?
Kvatch is finished. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back.
I need the key, please.
Yes, I have it. Why?
Savian's orders. No time to explain. Whoa. Yeah, I do, actually.
You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you. I've still got some fight left in me.
All right. Sure. And now we go down this way. Yeah. All right. Let's follow this extremely keen dude.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
Oh God, how many times am I gonna have to listen to you shout that? Any more steel arrows over here? No? Okay. All right, all right. You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Do
your worst.
Steel arrow? Nice.
Yeah! Die! Yeah! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. God, I forgot how much I missed that line shot. Steel arrow. Steel arrow. In the 4th Elder Scrolls remake, we'll get a Jar Jar Binks? No. Do you want a pod race? I don't think we want to be pod racing here. All right, lead the way. What's your name? Barak Inian. Oh, I did not mean to shoot you in the butt.
That the best you can do? I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
I mean, they don't really have any loot, but I do want all of these steel arrows. You know what I mean?
This ends here.
Oh, that is an actual Daedric friend. I'll take your heart, please and thank you. Yo, we there? Ooh. Loot. Just cloth. Are we there?
This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you.
What's up, Mad Grady?
Luck.
Thank you. All right, hacker voice, we're in. Surge out here pinging me Melver news like I wasn't the first one that saw it waking up this morning. Well, I didn't see you posting it, Koo. Where was you tagging me with news? Can't take the high ground if you missed a vital step in this whole process. All right, we've reactivated Stealth Archer time. The problem with these big plot moments is they don't really respect the build that we've created. What the? Oh, there's a ladder. Someone else already had and I don't spam. Can't believe Koo doesn't spam. Can I shoot through this? Nope. Oh, Oh, would you look at that? Well, well, well. Wait, can I actually not shoot through this? Please, hello? Okay. I've raised the gates into Castle Kvatch. I must now help Savlin and his men defeat the monsters within. I get the first kill. I get the second kill. I get the third kill. They'll never see what happened. I'll be off to the side. This game looks so good. They did such a fantastic job. For real though, right? Honestly, like as far as remakes go, this is so faithfully and beautifully done. I'm just like, I'm here for it, you know? All right. Wait, this one has multiple arrows in it. That means, yes, beautiful upgraded steel arrows, chat. Oh, Joe brought me coffee and I'm so in love. Nobody move. Nobody move. Wait, hello? Oh, what a shot. Yo, who out here scamping? How are they not getting one shot, chat? Okay, we've leveled up our marksman. Big. Horse armor. Oh, crap! Sorry. Horse armor. I actually forgot. Give me a second. I haven't installed the horse armor yet. I actually need to quit and I need to install the horse armor right now. Thank you, Emma. Thank you for the reminder. I actually have to install the horse armor DLC. Please hold. Please hold. Sorry, chat. I mean, no. This is, you did right. You did right. So I should be able to get like an upgraded version, right? Content for this game. I should be able to get like an upgraded upcoming releases, discounts. Maybe not yet. Shoot. Is there a way to buy? So full story, I bought the basic version and then Inkslayer gave me the difference, the digital deluxe, right? I don't actually see the way to buy the difference between the two. You know what I mean? Browse all opens up this. That's weird for not showing up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go to the main site. What do you mean by the main site? Sorry, do you mean like Steam? Or do you mean Bethesda? What does main site mean? You see it on your Steam page. Sure. Yeah, a lot of people are saying weird that you don't see it here. Wait, check out the entire Elder Scrolls collection on Steam. DLC? Under content for this game, click browse. We keep hitting this browse button. Oh, one thing has been excluded due to my preferences. Hold up. I should really... Okay, under here, there is something that's missing. One item has been... All right, how do I get rid of... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Store preferences. It should be fine now, right? Maybe I'll try searching again. What's in my cart? My cart currently has, no, the full DLC. Refresh the page with F5. Yo, what's up, SRAB? I appreciate that, friend. Yo, what's up, Mana Jock? Thank you so much for the raid. Okay, I'm trying to get the horse armor DLC, and I can't right now. And I don't know why that is. And I excluded the preferences. It should show now. Mana Jock, what were you up to, friend? Appreciate you. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing the video game. I do want to say I'm sorry specifically to Inkslayer. And I did try and do this, and I don't know why it didn't work. So we're just going to have to keep playing, and we'll try and figure out why horse armor isn't surge safe when I come back from my vacay. Talos has blessed me on this day with a crappy cold. Oh no. Well, welcome on in, the ambivalent agender. Glad you're here. Doing some arena drafting. Went 5-3. Some deeply unlucky 1-3 stumbles. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. A direct link? Oh no. Well, if it... No. It's too late. Thank you, Chrono. I'll grab that later. I just kind of want to look. I just kind of want to game. You know. I don't want to waste precious time where I could be gaming. I realize, you know, this is a fixable issue and probably an easily fixable issue, but if it keeps me a little bit further from playing game, then it just makes me sad. All right, let's keep going. It's a nice chair. All right, forward. Thank you so much for the raid, Manajock. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. No, my sneak attack.
Where you fall down and bleed to
This
death.
is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Sneak attack. Can't help but notice that these enemies just are not dying now. Is there another one behind it? Or was it just the two? Do you think they leveled up in an awkward way and my damage fell off in the slight rounding? Because we were 100% one-shotting these scamps, right? We're looking for loot, by the way. So far, I've been very disappointed with the loot. Open the dining halls. Interesting. You'll come back from vacation triumphantly bearing horse armor. You know it. I found a fix, but I agree with the this is wasting valuable Tamriel time. Yeah, I'll handle it after the stream, I promise. Or... Oh, I see you.
Why?
You got this. Why won't you die? Roar! Wondering if there's any skill books here. So I'm taking a peek at all of these. Iron arrow. Ooh, chainmail. Do you think chainmail counts as light armor? I think it does. The fix was I just directly gifted to you through Steam. Oh, wait, did you do that? But also, thank you very much, Koo. Yeah, this looks like light armor. Okay, we got boots, we got helmets. We can get rid of boots. Oh, these are rough before. Yo, I didn't even have thing before. So I don't need leather boots. These are rough. And I didn't have a helmet before. Now look at me. Oh my God. That is a handsome man. Do you know, speaking of handsome man, do you know that I was hanging out with some friends in Discord, and Ben called my character so ugly it jump scared him. Can you believe that disrespect? Apparently my character is so ugly it jump scared him. My heart. It's okay, it's not like I have feelings or anything. Oh, hey, look, a bed. We can level up, chat. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It's as though you suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. All right, let's go agility. I don't think I can ever actually get these to nice even numbers. Maybe I can. Put 2 there. I was enjoying the 5-5. I don't think I need 5 more points in personality while I'm fighting here, but I do want 5 more points in personality eventually. Now you need to get a cardboard cutout of the character and leave it at the studio just to make him think of me while I'm gone. So true though. All right, hold on. Speed determines how fast you move. I don't think I need to worry about that. Maybe it is just personality, you know? I don't need magic. Greatly increases fatigue is kind of interesting. I can't do more than 5 at once. Yeah, I like carry capacity is kind of neat. You know what? Sure. I lied. Let's put it more into strength. We'll stop at 50 strength just so I can carry out more loot, right, chat? Also, it doesn't make sense to take non-combat skills at this point. I also love that in the middle of this whole fight, I'm like, all right, y'all stand guard. I'm gonna take a little 1 hour power nap here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. So down one of these halls, it said I could get into the kitchen galley. The dining hall, right. Uh-huh. Good, nothing in here, perfect. So like actually nothing in here? I'm doing that video game thing where I'm trying to check all of the angles to make sure I don't like leave anything cool behind. And it feels to me like they've done a really good job making like a large lived in believable space. And I just got 2 gold. Where's my totally sweet secret that's rewarding me for taking all this time to explore? Devastating. It's behind the waterfall. I don't see the waterfall. I think you might be lying to me. Yeah, like look how long it's taking me to slash these guys down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, am I bad? No. That's impossible. Ooh, $20 wine. No. Well, 20 to 1 is pretty good. I'm pretty broke. I spent all my levels on having somebody teach me how to sell things better. I can't believe we're not starting our own library. Wait, is that just like a fire elemental?
What's the matter? Getting tired for the Empire!
I don't care about books in this game. Unless they're very specifically the skill books, at which point I'm hoping they'll be worth a lot of money. I'm like not gonna read or click on other books. I've played too many games in this franchise, chat. That is not what I'm here for. Oh no! Ornelius Goldwine is dead. I found the body of Count Goldwine. I should deliver his signet ring. Ooh, wait a second. Signet ring. Ooh. Alright, look, he's not using that, alright? Oh, this black and burgundy outfit, though. Ooh. How do I feel about an Argonian maid? Yeah, let's just say ambivalent. No, don't sit down, please. I actually want these 4 gold coins, please. Don't think I didn't see that one. Oh, that's a weight. That's not a gold coin. Disappointing. Fire salt. Nice. Oh, I'm standing in fire. Ow. All right, so it looked like all of the loot I got out of here was just nothing. Just nothing. A little bit of experience. I like that I can't sleep in his bed. Sorry, this bed is owned by this guy. Yeah, we don't care about the silverware. It's not worth enough. All right, well. I love that the Imperial guards are just watching me as I rummage through this dead guy's room. All right. Did we check that chest? Probably. The one on the floor in there that was full of clothing? Which chest? Which chest did you see? This one? Yeah. Just had clothing in it. None loot. None loot. I think we just get the Hero of Kvatch. I think that the reward to this is the Hero of Kvatch, and we get the Enchanted Armor set, which is like the armor of the Soldier of Kvatch, if I remember correctly. It has been 20 years.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
I hate to tell you this, but the Count, he didn't make it.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us.
Has it really been 20 years? It's only been 19, actually. Yes, here's his ring.
At least this is safe.
He's down for the Count is such a bad joke.
Is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come.
We've removed the signet ring, but we have the Kvatch Curious added to our inventory.
What is it, citizen?
All right, so quests. Yeah, the battle for Kvatch is done. In our inventory now, we have the Kvatch Curious, Fortify Endurance, Fortify Strength. But mostly we're excited because it sells for $780. I mean, we could keep it. Pardon me. I think this is heavy armor. It weighs 9 pounds. I think that makes it heavy. Maybe not, actually. Yo, is this light? Does this count as light? It's only 9 pounds, it might be. And it gives us endurance and strength, which is kind of cool. You know what's really funny is wearing it is actually strength positive or weight capacity positive because it adds 15 carry capacity and it only weighs 9. H to show details. Yeah, light armor. Well, there you have it, friends. And am I not the Hero of Kvatch? Did I make that up? Magic. Maybe they just say that. Maybe that's like not actually a thing. You know what I mean? Where's the way out? Here's the church. All right, let's grab Martin. Either way, you're the hero in our hearts. Oh, thank you. Thank you, chat. All right, boy.
Unless you need something.
Follow me. Actually, what time is it in the day? It's 5 in the morning. You know what? Let's get an early start. So here's again, not necessarily a stipulation, but one of the things that I want to do is how do I get out of here? I don't want to just like teleport everywhere with fast travel stuff. Instead, what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of immersion. I want to add a little bit of like lore into this world. So one of the things that I'm going to do before we get a horse is we can walk to stables, and then the lore is we're going to tell ourselves that we are like booking a carriage, sort of Skyrim style. Because otherwise, I find that you just jump and skip too much, and it's kind of hard to tell like a narrative story about what you're doing. So yeah, this is our goal. Is we want to go here. And then besides, this gives us a chance, you know, Martin and I, we're walking, we're chatting, and we're just like, wow, what just happened? We get to decompress from this, you know? Let's walk a little bit of a longer way, like off this cliff. Whether I choose to walk to the store instead of drive. Well, it's not walking or driving. It's do you just teleport to the store? That's the question, right? Do you just open your map and then suddenly you appear at the store? Then I got some questions, all right? Where's our boy Martin at? Uh-oh. Did going down that cliff break my escort quest? Where's our boy at here? You know what? When we do our fast travel, he should appear behind me, so I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, bergamot. Anybody want some Earl Grey tea? Forget teleporting. You know what I want? Pneumatic tubes. I want to get into a tube. I want to hear a very satisfying flunk noise, and I want to appear at my destination at an uncomfortably high velocity as it throws me through a window. All right, I found something. Is this a ruin? What have I found? Oh. I think we get distracted, chat. I can't stumble upon a ruin and not go into it. I thought it was maybe just a shrine. All right, so here's the question. Is Martin behind us?
Unless you need something.
Stay here.
I've put my...
Stealth archer time. My bags are a little bit light on loot right now, so I like the idea of getting some loot. Right? Like how much space do I have? Look at that. 121 pounds worth of loot. Is this room poisonous? I am being poisoned. Very good. Very good. It's kind of immersion breaking that Kvatch is left in a burning state for the rest of the game without any intent to rebuild it or change it. I mean, yeah, one of the big critiques that I had heard of Skyrim was that it's kind of weird that it's supposed to take place in the midst of a civil war, and at no point do you ever really see anything that has to do with a civil war. Look, sometimes you take what you can, right? Uh-oh. Appear to be not one-shotting enemies anymore, chat. Oops. Except for that one. I one-shot that one. Hello. Yes, I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll take this. Didn't look like you're getting a sneak multiplier. Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. This place sure is serpentine. Maybe switch to the steel arrows? I don't have enough of those. I got 300 iron arrows to get through. Crap. Was that Martin? That was Martin. Brother, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. In my defense, you kind of look like a necromancer. Come back. Ooh, Bound Boots Tome. That makes me think maybe something else is going on. Maybe it's a necromancer thing. I wonder if it's like an endurance thing. I don't know. So was that a skill book? Do you want to add Bound Boots to your spell list? Oh, this is the Daedric spell of Summon Boots. No, I'll just sell it. I'll just sell it. I'm not really worried about the magical gotta catch them all sort of thing, right? Yeah, I'm more curious if maybe it's a stamina thing. Like if I'm at full stamina, then I do 3. Oh! You know what it might be? You know what it might be? No, I shot Martin in the face. I was gonna say maybe if I shoot them in the back, they're taking triple damage. But then again, that's not even true. That's like provably false because I did damage to Martin's face. I don't know. Got a little shrine over here to one of the gods. I tend to not try and screw with the gods, so we're not going to take their sacrificial offering there, because, you know, that's how you wake up. In the world where the gods are very much real, that's how you wake up super kidnapped or super turned into like a tree or something like that, you know? 25 to 1 is a good weight ratio. It's a Daedric prince. We screw with them all the time, but they screw with us all the time too. I don't know. You pick your battles, chat, and 8 gold I don't think is worth it to me. I could also be turned into a sea slug, it's true. Oblivion Remaster might be a fun opportunity to do some, hey, come back. To do some immersion fixing DLC, like rebuilding of Kvatch. Could be kind of fun. Apparently it only took 4 hours for mods. Oh, there we go. Fortify fatigue pants. Yo, look at that ratio. $377 to a pound? Heck yeah. Fortify fatigue 15 on self. Wow. What are my current pants? I think I'm just wearing leather greaves. 1 point of armor or 15 points of fatigue. I think I'll go for the fatigue. Kvatch in its full glory is actually very pretty. It exists in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's actually not a bad town. Interesting. I never played ESO. Yeah, that time was only a 1x. Once again, kind of weird. Yeah, curious why. Curious why Sometimes we crit and sometimes we do not crit. There's an Elder Scrolls digital card game as well. Interesting. All right, I have an Albumic now as well, and a Retort, and a Calcinator. Right, I remember that all of these were important, and I don't remember why. What does this do? All right, Novice Mortar and Pestle. Use the Mortar and Pestle to combine 2 or more ingredients to create a potion. A Retort increases the magnitude and duration of all effects. The Alembic decreases the magnitude and duration of negative side effects. And the Calcinator increases the magnitude and duration of all effects, both positive and negative. Okay. So I just have to carry 4 machines if I want to do alchemy on my person. I guess this is the sort of thing that if you want to do alchemy, what you do is you have a chest at home and you put all of your alchemy stuff there, and you pick up this like 50 pounds worth of equipment. And then you do all your alchemy and you set it all aside later. Well, you don't need the mortar. It looks like these are bonuses. These are all additives, right? Like the base that you need is a mortar and pestle. And then afterwards, everything else you do just adds more to it. Is my guess. Somebody can correct me if I'm mistaken there. Oh, an apprentice mortar and pestle. Cool, we've upgraded. We're no longer a baby anymore, chat. Oh, right, hold on. Speaking of no longer a baby. Oh, y'all, sorry, you know what I just remembered? I remembered telekinesis magic for grabbing these like off the top shelf. Just gonna go ahead and level up our jumping skill here by stealing all of the lamps. These are worth 50 bucks each. Okay, there was an enemy this way, which means there might be a section of the dungeon we haven't cleared yet, or this is just going to loop back to where we were. And we're going to shoot Martin again. Mysticism existed in one game? Trying to remember what it gave us in that game. Okay, I think we're done here, and I just want to find my way back to Martin that doesn't involve us walking through poison. I think it's here. I think this is Martin. Nope, this is Martin. Yes. Hey, I'm really sorry about hitting you with that arrow.
To Wayne and Priory then.
If it's worth more than its weight, it goes in the bag. No, that's, you just end up hoarding too much and tossing it. It's, my brain, if it's not a 10-to-1 ratio, I don't grab it. It's got to be at least 10 gold to 1 pound in the early game. And then later on, it probably turns into like 20-to-1. That's incredibly disciplined. I could never do it. I would just get so bored of having to like go through my inventory and start dropping stuff because I grabbed a bunch of junk that isn't worth its weight or my time. Because otherwise you're like, oh, I'm encumbered again. And just like, no, just don't get encumbered. Yo, I'm getting a little bit of weird graphical stuff right now. Just feels not as smooth as it could be. You know what? Let's actually try bumping this down. Let's go from ultra just to like... Nope. Nope. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, that's so much smoother. And I think it still looks good. All right, so one of the things that I wanted to do was a big, like, we won't do a big fast travel yet. Because I think I want to go into town. Do little sales, you know? So where was that shop? I think, was it over here? Or was it to the right? I believe the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild both actually serve as shops as well. But maybe it's only to guild members. Let's find out. Yeah, Sean Bean does the voice of Martin, and Jean-Luc Picard is the voice of the Emperor, and you're just like, what? Holy moly. Hello.
Hello there. Is there something with which I can assist you? Perhaps you're curious about joining the Mages Guild.
I am not, but I am curious in a little bit of commerce, which you do not have. What do you train? You train an illusion.
Good day.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild.
Sir Patrick Stewart, pardon me. Pardon me.
The Anvil chapter.
Okay, so I can trade with you. Let's do a little bit of starting point here. All right, you love, you're ambivalent, you dislike, you dislike. So love,
I doubt it.
dislike.
Sure. What a fool you are. That's cute. Goodness, what can I say? I doubt it. Good one.
I think I'm actually going in the wrong direction here.
Windbag. I doubt it. Yeah, really now.
65, okay.
Don't make me laugh. Goodness, that's pretty good. I doubt it.
Okay, I got you up to 67?
See.
All right, now give me a second here. Now what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of alchemy. Wait. Yeah, the apprentice is better than the novices. Yes. Okay, so let's do the apprentice's mortar and pestle. And what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a bunch of healing. Restore health. Wait. What's the most expensive potions you can do? The effects that are like Dispel is wild. Right? No. Invisibility is the moneymaker. Okay. So I only have one with invisibility. Okay. What are other really good moneymakers, chat? Cure poison, I think. Nope. Chameleon, no. Dispel, no. Fortify fatigue, no. All right, well, apparently I didn't grab enough stuff to do anything here. Sure. 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 Let's save the Daedra Hearts for now. Wait, this has... No. Enchanting clothes with basic enchants is a big money maker, but it requires access. Yeah, no, I was mostly wondering about within my own potion making area here, what I could do to make some money, not like general money making strategies, but that is valid. All right, so you are an apprentice, and we have a disposition of that. So let's go to 68%, and then we could start selling some stuff here, like this soul gem.
That seems a fair price.
Okay. I think I can bump up to 70. All right.
You got a great deal there.
So now I don't need a novice mortar and pestle anymore because I have an apprentice. So let's sell those. We'll keep everything else. I'm not going to worry about anything related to soul gems currently. That'll be a later thing. Sell the scamp skin because it's too heavy. The next thing we need to do is we need to figure out a house situation, right? Weak potion of catastrophe, of strength, of detect life. Get rid of both of these dispels. Get rid of all of these. What is this? Weak potion of healing. 20 points is pretty good. All right, maybe we'll hold on to those.
Excellent bargain. An excellent bargain.
So you won't buy the magical clothes off of me, eh? That's all fine. Okay, we're up to $1,800 again, which I'm pretty happy. I didn't bother min-maxing money off potions when I played ages ago. I'm not even trying to min-max potions off it. I'm just trying to make money because I spent all of my money on skill level up earlier, and then I just don't have that, so.
Good day.
And so I didn't have money, rather, is what I'm trying to say. I think there's another shopkeeper somewhere here. What's up, Sparky?
I greet you. Thorin, journeyman of...
Hello. I could purchase spells off you. No, thank you. What about you? Hi, Mark. No, Mark, come back.
Mage's Guild Evoker.
Destruction. No. Maybe there's somebody upstairs. There is no upstairs. No, there's an upstairs. There is no upstairs. You know what? Still good stuff, chat. Still good stuff. I want to go over to the Warriors Guild anyways, and I need to buy some repair hammers. And then I can level up my armoring while I'm at it. And then I don't know if I want to join any of these guilds. I might join the Warriors Guild, but I don't know if I care to.
Looking for adventure? The Fighters Guild is a good...
What do you train?
Want my help?
Oh, only for fighters. Dang.
What can I do for you?
Are you looking for work?
If you want my help, you'll need to...
Okay, all right. You won't do anything. So lots of people want to teach us about the Fighters Guild. Those are beds, big barrack style.
When I passed by Venerous Manor last night, I heard someone...
Join the Fighters Guild?
Well
Farewell.
met.
Good work, good pay.
Y'all. Really pushing this whole want to join the Fighters Guild? Don't be shy. Join today. All right. Feeling a little cult-like, chat. Feeling a little cult-like. All right. So there is no vendor that I can... I mean, I think there's literally no consequence to joining. Like, I don't think there's any affiliation of you join and they're like, I can't believe you joined them, and then they kill us or anything like that. So... It's a guild, not a cult. Excited. Look at the way they're talking. You sure? I think this is the house. Yeah, you can buy that house, I think.
Good afternoon.
All right, I don't think there's much else that I want to do in this town. You're the hero of Kvatch. Of course they want me to join. $10,000. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the stable. And we're going to use our stipulation fast travel to the stable. The stable outside of Wayne and Priory. Anvil looks just like I remember. Yo, Barbarian, it's so funny. The nostalgia glasses are so real for me here. It's really funny. All right, now let's backtrack over to Wayne and Priory. Oh, there's a tower up there. Hello. Hold on, what happened?
I don't know. I think they're right behind.
Oh no.
Prior Maberel is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly,
That's how I describe people. Travelers, comma, ordinary.
down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Joffrey?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Am I really tall, or are you just kind of a weird perspective here? What you got? I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. How about you? I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Ooh, $5. Oh no. Prior Maberel. Oh, gold ring. Not bad there. You know, not bad. Anything else here? No? Okay. Okay. Good morning, narwhals. How's the stealth archer build? Powerful. Perhaps too powerful. Wait. But he's gone. Where could he have gone? The trials. The thief of virtue. What's this way?
I think we should find your friend Joffrey at once.
I agree.
I'm with you.
Did I make a mistake? Didn't they say the chapel?
I could use a hand here.
Uh-huh. Where you going, brother?
God's blood that came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey?
No, but I am looking for him. I don't know where he is.
We should check the chapel.
Oh, there we go. The chapel. Come on. Where's the chapel? Oh. In my defense, that looked an awful lot like a tower.
Your timing is excellent.
Oh, they're everywhere.
One on the right.
Who are they?
The dawn is
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks
I've
the earth.
sworn to die.
time of cleansing is
Watch out,
almost
there may
here.
be
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks.
Did we win?
You're back.
Hey, let's go. He remembered his blades training.
Morning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
All right, before we do that, I need to take a quick bio break. I need to run some ads. Stick around. Cycle your fluids. I'll be right back, friends. Y'all, what's up? Music is so good. It really is, though. Y'all having a good day? The timing of this coming out right before my vacation is a little annoying. But you know what? That's all right. At least I got to play it before I left. Can you imagine if this had came out like tomorrow or something like that and I didn't get to play at all before my break? I'd have been so sad. When you booted this up yesterday and the main theme hit, you got chills. Let's go. If Joe was any less awesome, it would really hurt. I mean, I like Joe a lot. But I do get to hang out with Joe. I mean, I do get to hang out with Joe. That is pretty awesome, yeah. All right, let's go check on the amulet.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
We'll go together. All right, real quick. Who are you? Oh, a leader. Look at that. You can tell they're the leader because they got $4. Whereas other people had less than $4. See, like this regular guy, they only had $5. And this one, also not the leader, you can tell because they also have $5. That's why they're the leader. I could go up. the math just checks out, all right?
What is it?
I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings.
Tell me more, Joffrey. Yo, Joffrey with that, is that a, right. The blades get like a sick katana, right?
Good evening.
Whoa, yo, you zoomy, my man.
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
But I found Martin.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where can we put him that's safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden
fortress of the
Blades. In the
Blades.
mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
All right.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
The Akaviri made some sweet armors and katanas. Yeah, so where are we looking to go? I don't see that anywhere. It did say that my map marker was updated, so we agreed that we must find someplace safe. So show me where this is on the map. Oh, it's up here. Okay. So we're gonna take the stable to stable commuted over here to the Wild Eye stables. We'll go in the middle of the night. They won't expect us to move so quickly. All right, so the stables, I believe, are up this way. Yeah. Wait. Did they just, hold on. Are they just walking? Hello? Oh. Do I get a horse? I get a horse? Oh. Oh, this is interesting. I mean, okay, let's do it this way then. Full immersion. All right, we got my team. Yeah. The middle of the night, you know, just 3 dudes on horseback. What's up, Chronicler? Trying to get to a secret Blades base up in the mountains. I love this. I actually love this. But where's the horse armor? Look, y'all, I'm sorry, all right? I haven't installed the horse armor DLC yet. Are you a bandit or are you a dude? Halt. Who goes there? Ow. You have nothing. No wonder you turned to a life of crime. right, everybody get on your horses. Wait, did you fight somebody else behind us? Was there a second person? There was. No. Yes, a wolf. Oh. Check the map. Look, this road, that's not a road. That's why that road wasn't on the map, because that road was in fact not a road. Okay, cool. Ow. Where are you going? Hello?
Take that!
I can't believe this game is single-handedly responsible for 20 years of microtransactions. Yep. Was this the first big DLC controversy? I think it was. Like the Horse Armour DLC shenanigan definitely caused a lot of issues. It's pretty wild, eh? Also, a lot of bandits. A lot of... I think Leather Curious is better than what I'm wearing for armor. So we got an upgrade. No, we don't, of course, because I'm now wearing... Right, of course. I mean, I guess I'm holding on to these, because why not? Wait, I'm not using my shield, am I? No, I am. All right, ignore everything I've said.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler.
Yes, very good. Keep following me.
Sooner we reach Cloud.
I miss when DLC was only cosmetic and not the rest of the game. When was that? Sorry, when was that ever a thing? I don't know if that's what DLC was. Because I'm trying to think of like old expansions, and I'm thinking of like, you know, even, oh my god, there's so many enemies. Even old like Baldur's Gate, their DLC, like an entire other CD was also content. It wasn't just stuff. Like, I'm not going to say that, you know, DLC prior to that, or expansions, I guess, rather. I guess maybe the term downloadable as opposed to an expansion is the weird part. All right, so I know I said I wasn't going to do immersion stuff, but the get on horse, get off horse, all this junk. I think I am just going to fast travel. We're going to fast travel to the stable, all right? Just because this is kind of annoying. You don't see a lot of stealth or archery happening here? Yeah, that's why we're just going to get on this. I wonder what that is. All right, let's go to the north around the town here. I wonder if I get to keep this horse. Is this my horse forever now, chat? There's another green glowy thing over there. Got stuck on that rock. What are you? Hestra Runestone. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapons and armors? I don't. No, thank you for asking. I, in fact, do not want conjured weapons and armor. I'm good, thank you. House has a prior owner. Owner is a very bad joke. Get it? Prior. I can't actually click on my horse that much because of the weird mouse stuff, but regardless. Can I attack off the back of a horse? No, that's a Skyrim thing, eh? Okay. Welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple, chat. We made it. We all made it. Oh no! Okay, thank goodness.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kvatch was attacked.
That's because it was literally tonight.
The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple...
Yes, yeah, my dude, we're here. There we go. There we go.
As a blade, my place is at Martin's side.
Uh-huh.
Stay safe.
Oh, hey.
Master, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Huh. Gonna be honest, I did not really remember the very like Japanese inspired architecture for this temple. Like I definitely remember the blades having katanas, but like I don't remember this.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
He's like, hey, what's up, guys?
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect...
Yeah, just some dude called Martin this morning.
...my best, but this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Bro. Whoa, what was that? What was that camera whip?
And hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you.
Yo, I got you.
But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, first off, get the amulet back.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
And then you'll be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
That looks kind of cool. Joffrey.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored.
Oh, I could be a blade.
Into our order. Will you join us?
Yeah, I'll be a blade.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the
Ooh,
Blade.
Knight Brother. Do I get a sweet katana? Yo, I got a sweet katana! Alright, where do I find the Amulet of Kings?
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Alright, let's check that out.
Warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Can I throw the katana? Now we're asking the real questions here. Now, first of all, is this a strength weapon or an agility question? This is a longsword blade. So if I look at, system is the wrong word. If I look at stats, longsword claymore, okay. And if I look at agility, daggers, short swords, and bows. Okay, so I don't actually get damage scaling off of the blade because we're an agility build. We're not a strength build. Let's just see what kind of damage it does. Yeah, this hits for 5. Oh, my short sword only hits for 4. But it does weigh half the amount. It is also just cool to have a katana, right? Like, shing, shing, shing. Can we get a shorter katana? Yeah, but then it's not a katana anymore. Then we're just using this, right? Which is fine. Shing, shing, shing. If you need a backup, I mean, we have another backup, which is this dagger. Shing. See, they all sound different. All right, what I really need is a place that I can start to store stuff. So an interesting fact about Oblivion, I don't know if they changed this or not. It used to be that if you found a random barrel, all the loot inside of it would get deleted after a while.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you. So you really need a house if you want to like hold on to stuff somewhere. What if I can stay here?
To be back here. It raises my spirits just to walk these ancient halls again. We will prevail.
We must.
We must prevail.
Oh, shucks. You got like a bed?
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. May Talos guide you.
East Wing. It's convenient that we were facing north when you said that. Where is a house that I should buy, chat? What city should we settle up in? Ooh, another katana. Ooh, Blade's helmet. Worth nothing. Devastating. Blade's shield. Okay. Look at that. They're telling me I can take it, but it's not really worth a lot of money if I do so. Hi, Jenna.
What can I do for you, sir?
I don't know. What can you do for me? Nothing.
Stay safe.
I think you need a house. I remember doing the Mages Guild quest line. So one of the guilds gives you I can't remember where it is. There's a couple of the guilds that do give you like a pseudo place to stay. This is where like an old wiki article would work. There we go. What? That's not worth wow, I can't believe that's not worth a skill point. It's worth 80 bucks. What? Do I have to read to the end? These aren't skill books? Devastating. Oh, I did get a quest marker there. The Mages Guild? Yeah, but we're not a mage, chat. We're a stealth archer, so that doesn't really help, you know? No, I think what we need to do, I think we need to go and we need to make some money. Speaking of which, oh. I think we need to make some money. And then what we need to do is we need to... Yeah, I'm not going to take their stuff and sell it, by the way. That just feels... Ooh, steel arrows, though. These I'll use, so I'll take these arrows. Oh, interesting. There's no... Oh, repair hammer's huge for us. Steel bow is an upgrade. All right, we're going to take the steel bow. We're going to leave you with our old iron bow. Nope. Does this have the thing where I could pick it up and move it? No. Or whatever. Uh-oh. What have I done? Oops. Did not mean to take those gauntlets. Well, no. Yeah, I can pick it up and drop these. Okay. Now, is this just like forever wedged? All right, let's try this again. All right, I'm gonna try and put this back in a way that isn't awful. All right, good. Good. Are you too heavy to lift? Hello? All right, fine. Sit on the floor then. See if I care. Weird sideways glitching. Ooh, lockpick. Stuck in the floor? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Lives there now. I didn't realize that Oblivion didn't have smithing. Because I was always of the mind that every Elder Scrolls game had a set amount of like lore and skills and stats. And then as you went from Morrowind to Oblivion and then finally to Skyrim, they actually reduced stuff. I didn't realize that they added smithing and mining. It just felt so natural in Skyrim, so.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you? Keep your heart true and your eyes open.
Yo, they even got sliding doors? Yo, Martin, this place looks rad. Velvet blouse. Gold trimmed shoes. My man. Oh, it's in the box. So, again, I could take these, but I don't feel... Oh, my God. I don't feel like we're supposed to steal from our friend, you know? Just close that. Smithing is in Oblivion, but it's just repairing your armor. That's what I mean, though. Like, you can't craft items. In Skyrim, you could get the beggar. Oh, there you go. You learned in athletics. Okay, we were finding some skill books. Okay. Yeah, in Skyrim, you could mine iron ore and then smelt it and then like craft daggers. It was actually really wild how much they had there. So I could find the armory. Where's a bed? Is there like a barracks here? Where do you sleep here? Where do the soldiers sleep?
Good morning, sir.
Good evening, sir.
It's one of the few areas where they expanded and didn't trim back. That's what I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, because I definitely always thought they refined and sort of trimmed the game, but you know. All right, so found a major lore issue here. Where do people sleep if you're not literally one of the two important people? There's no beds? There's no bed for Surge here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me a bedroll on the floor, please, and thank you. All right, we'll sleep for 2 hours. Little power nap after all this. We'll level up, then we'll head into town. You sense yourself more aware. That, I guess that's technically a sentence. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Okay, now we're going to town. So we're gonna have 5 points into personality. I wanna max out agility. And then we're just gonna put 2 more points into endurance. Custom spells are something you miss from Skyrim, but it does absolutely break the game. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. All right, chat. Here's a question. Are these chests safe? They probably aren't, eh? I probably just need to buy a house. Did they fix the leveling system? They changed it. I don't know if it's necessarily a fix. I, for one, enjoyed the system where you had to min-max every single level up by exhaustingly going through every permutation, but you know, I don't know if we call that a fix. And is this my horse now? Are you my horse? I think I'm gonna call you my horse forever. All right. I know it says that it's Prior's horse, but this is actually Sergio's horse now. We're going to call them Chestnut. All right. Everybody say hi to Chestnut. So I think for lore reasons, what we want to do is we actually want to try and work up and buy a house in this town. I don't know if we can. Can we buy a house in Bruma? I bet you we can buy a house in Bruma. Chestnut is the best horse name. Thank you. So what we need to do is we need to ride Chestnut over to the stables and leave them there. And then we need to immerse ourselves into this town so we can buy a house. We want to stay close to Martin so we can protect him. We haven't like figured out like a direction or backstory for this character yet, other than of course, they're a completely cracked stealth archer. All right, we'll leave you here in this field, in this pasture, in this, no, don't tell me the word. Corral?
What is it?
Muddy field? No, it's an important thing there. Nailed it. Thank you. Thank you. Horse prison? Hello.
I can help you with?
Yeah, first timer here. Tell me about town.
Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the arcane university itself.
Frostcrag Spire, you say? What's that? Is that the big castle that we see? I mean, that does seem kind of like a really cool destination. Let's make that our goal today. What's everyone's favorite town in Oblivion? I've always been partial to Skingrad. Skingrad's the one down to the southeast, right? No, that's Leowin. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I remember. Is this the one that had the public market and the Thieves Guild? Or am I confusing that with Skyrim? It's like wild, the parts that are like really familiar and that I remember, and the ones that I have no recollection of whatsoever. That's Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah, it's been so long. It's weird. Like some things come back and I'm like, I remember every bit of this. And others I'm like, nope, don't remember any of that. I remember one really snowy region that doesn't nail it down. Yeah.
Hi. Olav's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
It's a fine place, and Olaf treats people well.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again.
You mean that Olaf?
To make some money, if you've got the.
Do you think? Hold on. Maybe we do join the Fighters Guild here as like a cover, right?
How are you?
I think we're really gonna lean into our Blades persona here. Hello, I'm new to town. This is a pub.
You get any closer?
What can I do for you today?
Tell me some rumors.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
No kidding. Tell me more.
And I'll turn your bones to ash. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
All right, buddy. All right. So, all right, this is an inn, apparently. We've met the Wingus and the Dingus. These are all home. House for sale.
Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
By the gods.
Without question.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I understand Daedra worship has become...
You know what? I think I want to join the Fighters Guild here, chat. Remember, this is we weren't interested before, but now we need a cover story as to why we're in Bruma. Hi there.
Looking for recruits. Interested?
I am interested. Thank you for asking.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall.
You're kidding me. I can't join here?
Take care.
Bro. Well, that's disappointing. My cover story. All right. Apparently it's harder to integrate myself with the locals than I thought.
What's going on with you?
What's this?
A couple of days ago.
Random house. You played a spell sword, so I went all in on the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, both. The hammer and the axe. You have to join to the place where everyone asks us to join? I know, unbelievable. Hello.
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe.
I did. You don't have to give me a sales pitch. I'm literally in your store. All right, let's do a little persuasion here, all right? You don't like admire. You like boasting. You don't like jokes. All right.
I won't fight. What nonsense. What a dumb joke. I salute you. Most impressive. What a dumb joke. That's amazing. I can't argue with that. What nonsense. That's amazing. That's enough. Not now. That's just stupid. I can't argue. Not now. Not later. That's just not. That's amazing.
71. All right.
That's amazing. You've got a point. Don't try to. That's just stupid.
Thank you.
Sorry. I can't argue with. What nonsense.
We're up to 79. I can keep going.
What none? That's just great. That's enough.
All right, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Entered my first Oblivion Gate. I was doing fine, then got hit by a rock and died. Amazing. If I don't end up as the leader of every faction, am I even playing an Elder Scrolls game? I don't go into an Elder Scrolls game with the goal of completing everything with one character, like a Final Fantasy XIV, you know, Omnicrafter. I really like to try and set like a goal and a purpose and a narrative, and then like have a little bow at the end of it, right? Like, if I want to be the leader of the Mages Guild, I think to myself, I'm going to make a mage. I'm going to tell the story of the mage and then be done with it. Because otherwise, these games get too big. Or vampire. Yeah, and a vampire, actually. Surge is a story crafter. I'm trying. Also, what's up, Jessica? All right, let's sell a little bit here.
Weapons. I have it all.
You do have it all.
May I help you?
All right, let's get up to 65%. I bet you I could pull that off. Let's do a little test here. I don't want to sell the katana. I want to keep the katana. Let's sell the topaz. Oh, I can. All right, let's sell this old leather curious because we got the Kvatch curious. Sell the pants.
You got a great deal there.
That's what I like to hear. If they don't say that, am I even getting a great deal? It's impossible to tell. Do I just sell it? Is this an isekai? No. This is not an isekai. An isekai would imply that we're a normal person who shows up. This is instead just a,
You bought that for a song. A pleasure to serve you.
That we are in universe here. Instead of spending to repair stuff, I'm actually just going to repair everything myself. So let's grab the repair hammers, which are here, question mark, here. The Ultimate series was an isekai? Oh, no kidding. That's kind of funny. The only thing I loved about Morrowind, the different guilds' progression was locked behind reaching certain skills, hitting the right levels, so only mages could progress in the Mages Guild. Yeah, I mean, again, it's really funny, because in some ways, Morrowind was so immersive, and in other ways, you're just like, it introduced a bunch of like friction point chores. It's funny how that works out, right? Do I want to go to Castle Bruma? Not yet. Did Oblivion have repair hammers? I believe so. The Nordwinds, I think, is a pub. This is a shop. I want to sell these scrolls. I am remembering this. I'm pretty sure at like high levels of repair, I think at high levels of repair in this game, you only used one repair hammer. I'm trying to remember. Let's check it out. Armour. You can repair items beyond their maximum durability. Improved weapons deal more damage. Your repair hammer never breaks. Yeah, it did. This was armor. I don't think there's durability in Skyrim, to be real. Right, security. Acrobatics. Oh, right. I forgot you could jump off the surface of water. Oh, I should be spamming my acro a little bit more, maybe. Trying to get up to this dodge is kind of huge. You can make a potion from a single ingredient. You can rotate once for free. Huge. Disposition no longer decreases over time when you're trying to do a persuasion check. Oh. Yeah, always be jumping is kind of real. All right, sneak. Make less noise, harder to detect. Your sneak attack ignores armor. Wow. So let's just take a look at marksman here. You can focus while aiming by holding down right click. Your arrows have a chance to paralyze right. Right.
Is it?
Hello. I'd like to shop here.
Farewell.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gels.
Let's chat. Let's dance. All right. I love boasting. You love coercion. You don't like jokes, and you don't like admirers. Okay.
Yes, yes. Remarkable. What nonsense. No more. Don't talk such rot. That's just stupid. What a great story.
Thank you.
Don't talk so. Sorry. Really interesting. You think that? What a great story. No more. Don't waste your flattery on me.
All right. So we only got a couple of tries here. Looks like he's going to eat us. Interesting. All right. What's your haggle level here? You're an apprentice, which means I could probably get away with like 62 here. It's my guess. All right. Let's try a quick sell. Go up to 64.
You've made a good.
There you go. I think you want to hear them say those lines.
You got a great deal there.
Okay, we're gonna sell a bunch of our skills, a bunch of our. Well, the spell only sells for $4. There we go. Nope, I keep those pants. I'm wearing those pants. All right, gold ring, inspiration.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Look at that. We're down to 200 arrows, chat. Good stuff.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Turns out I don't actually have as much on me as I thought I did. No, I got some okay money. Never mind. No, we're cooking. We're cleaning things up. The Argonian account. Summon Scamp.
A good price for a good customer.
Nice. Can I sell you these pants I'm wearing? No. Weird. All right. Anything I care about here from you? Guide to Bruma. Oh, monkey pants. Fortify acrobatics, fortify athletics, drain willpower for the low price of $5,462, chat. Wow, what a steal. What a steal. Speaking of steel, steel arrows. I got 50. You think it's time for me to get rid of all of my iron arrows yet? You know what? Honestly, these arrows kind of last me forever. Let's just upgrade. Let's just switch right now. I'm now a steel arrow enjoyer. I bet you 50 is plenty. I'm going to try and ignore the part of my brain that has a man or panic. Be like, oh my God, I've only got 50 arrows, chat. I have to remember that they weigh something. And as such, it's not great to just like keep having them on me, right?
Tell your friends about me.
Does the Skyrim bucket work here? I don't know if we're a thief in this playthrough. I don't know if we're a thief. All right, let's equip the steel arrows. Give a little save.
Head on.
Fur gauntlets. Head on. Yes, head on. Very good. My head is on. All right, let's go talk to the Lord of Bruma so we can figure out what it's going to take to buy a house in this town. Sign up for our mailing list. Yeah. Speaking of which, what's our inventory at right now? We're down to 123 pounds. Right, because I have this katana, And I have all of this mortar and pestle stuff on me. That's all the sort of stuff we're going to get rid of. So our goal today, I want to end this stream with a house in this town. We're going to walk up very respectfully. Ooh, yo, what you got in here?
It's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, book. Hello.
Welcome to Bruma Castle. What's brought you here today?
If I wanted to buy a house in town, what do I need to do?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Okay, how do I change that? You love admirers, you don't like jokes, and you love people who boast. All right.
You do remarkable. You should be ashamed. That's just talk. I wish I could. You can't scare. Not funny. No, you do me too much honor. No, you do me too much honor.
Oh, this is bad. Where's my free rotate when I need it?
Not. Is that so?
Yes.
Oh, please. What a wonderful compliment. Well, get away from me.
Get away from me.
Goodness. What? That's just talk.
All right, well, we got you up to 62. Is that enough for me to talk about this now?
I'm looking for just the right
Okay.
special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate.
Uh-huh. I don't think I'm ready to buy 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold, chat. All right. What am I at? I'm at, all right, we're a quarter of the way there. Quarter of the way there. Get away from me. What's up, Matt? All right. So here's the goal. Here's the goal. We have this map up here, the Frost Crag Spire. That's our destination. And we're going to hoover up everything on the way. All the alchemical ingredients, everything. We're just going to go, 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 go.
What's going on with you? I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
I'm very proud of you. Excellent mud crab. Mud crab. Can we Skyrim horse in Oblivion? I'm going to leave the horse behind. I'm going to go on foot here. So our goal is going to be to head into this valley and then head up. But yeah, we're going to use potions. And so what we want to do is we want to grab all of the alchemical ingredients along the way. It's really nice that merchants don't have a maximum total amount of money, just the single largest transaction they can do. And we can just generate shocking amounts of wealth. We're not abandoning Chestnut, please. Do they look abandoned? They're in the stable. They're in horse jail. Oh, what a shot. All right, our first goal is these mines. Can I find that other arrow I lost? Ooh, lockpick. $3. Where do you think that arrow went, chat? It was like down. It was just short of the body, right? I think the body slumped a bit. You know what? That's fine. All right, you ready? I was kind of hoping it would have stuck into the ground, but it's all good. We started investing in feather spells and enchantments yet to carry as much loot as possible? No. No, we're a quality over quantity kind of person. Like, I'm not going to pick up iron daggers. That's not worth my time. Doesn't matter how desperate I am for money. I have standards, chat. Look, I'm no peasant. I know what my time is worth. Ooh, wait, you can mine. Wait, in this game, do you literally just walk up and take it? In Skyrim, you at least needed to pretend and pick up a pickaxe. It's very funny. I think somebody who's played Morrowind more recently than the past 30 years, in Morrowind when you went to mines, oh, that ain't worth it. In Morrowind when you went to mines, did you have to mine it or did you also just loot from the veins? 3 feather goblin. Ow, good parry. Good parry. Apparently I have been using restoration magic just to heal after fights. Steel mace, it's worth 40 bucks. Nope. Can you throw daggers? No. Somebody was asking if I could throw a katana earlier as well. I don't think there are throwing weapons in that way in this game. Look at that, 17 bucks. You know how much that 17 bucks weighed? Nothing. That's why the ultimate loot is just money. I'm trying to remember which Fallout game it was. Maybe it was Fallout 4, where ammunition had no weight, but ammunition had no weight, but shopkeepers had like maximum amounts of shopkeepers had maximum amount of like how much money they had. So then what you do is you would like convert loot into ammunition, because you could have unlimited ammunition. Used to be a goblin, took an arrow to the knee. Oh god, oh my god, there's so many of them. Yo, where's a fireball when I need one? Oh, you trying to out arrow me? You have no idea who you're messing with. Yeah, no, Fallout was very funny for that. Okay. Oh, look at all these steel arrows. See? This is why we got rid of the iron arrows, chat. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that bow. So it's funny because iron arrows technically are the 10-to-1 ratio that I wanted. Ooh, a steel dagger. Ooh, and a leather shield. These are both upgrades, actually. Steel shield is too heavy. Yo, there's so many gobos here, by the way. All right. So leather shield is better than rough leather shield. So let's get rid of that. And then steel dagger is now an upgrade over the iron dagger that we had. So a couple little upgrades here. Hello? Did we loot the war chief? Good question. The arrow coming out of their head up top here is very funny to me, by the way. The war chief was this one? Yes, yeah, we did. Oh, found it. Dang. So anyways, my plan here is to convert all of my money into arrows, apparently. And then use these steel arrows to crash the entire alchemy economy. Right? First you get the arrows, then you get the potions, then you get the money. I think it's actually just cheaper for me to repair this bow by using this bow. There we go. Mine goblins these arrows. Exactly, Gunner. Thank you for putting it so succinctly. Steel dagger is only a 5-to-1 ratio. Not worth. Can't believe how many goblins there are in here, by the way. I know I already said this, but still, wow. Ammo laundering, yep. What ratio is good enough? 10 to 1 is the bare minimum that I want to do. Which technically those iron arrows are. But what I'm worried about is because an iron arrow is only worth $1, there might be people who don't want to buy it, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all those iron arrows are worth taking. Let's grab them all. Because it adds up, right? They add up pretty quickly. Also weird that this is supposed to be like an old abandoned mine, and there's one source of ore in this whole place. I guess I did just pick up like 200 arrows, huh? It's abandoned because they already got most of the ore. I mean, that makes sense. But then, like, why have the first one, right? It's just weird that they'd have one, not like two. Right? Just an oddly specific number. Hello? Where did you come from? Could it be the loneliest number? Yes. What's up, DeFay? One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest silver mine that you ever saw. Oops. You can't, it's not a timing puzzle. You have to wait for the stupid, like, slow click. Like, I would have put another ore node right there if it was me. But that's also me wanting more money. Wood door to the plundered mine of abandoned works. Ooh. Still don't know why sometimes I sneak attack 3x and sometimes I sneak attack 1x. If anybody could give me any insight as to why it works sometimes and not others, I would love you forever, and you would get... I don't think there is location damage. Like, I shot them in the arm. I would give them a poutine point. I mean, we'll test it, all right? Okay, so that was a 3x, right? That was a 3x. I'm gonna shoot them in the butt this time. Interesting, that was a 1x. Is there a headshot matters in this game? Wait, really? No way. I didn't think Oblivion was a, like, maybe. I'll try again. You thought it mattered in Skyrim. I definitely didn't think it mattered in Skyrim. Hey, more silver. Wow. Wait, was it in the walls all along and I just didn't notice? If you were hidden, that should have been 3x. There's been a bunch of times where I've absolutely been hidden where it has not been 3x. Per Elder Scrolls Wiki, it's a flat multiplier based on skill level and damage type. Yeah, I didn't think it hit anywhere, but like sometimes I get a 1x and see, that was a 1x right there. That was a backstab 1x sneak attack. Just straight up, right? That was a 3x. That was a 3x. Explain to me what was different between these two arrows. But it still said it was sneak attack. Ooh, more silver. All right, never mind. Everything bad I said about the silver mine, I take back. Silver mine is perfect. What do these wisps have? Can I make a good potion out of them? I'm getting a lot of them. Damage health, damage willpower. Okay, poisons are typically the worst damage makers, so I think I'm actually going to stop taking these. He says taking another one. More silver. Good. Maybe it's if I'm in the dark or not. So hold on. I'm in the dark now. I think that's a goblin there. Okay, I'm in the dark. That was for 3x. Okay. And now I'm in the light. 3x. Okay. All right. Okay. What? Literally don't understand how another hour's gone by already. Ooh, fine iron dagger. Oh, never mind. Weak potion of absorption. There's the moneymaker. The goblin shaman. Nope. Whoa, goblin totem staff worth $7,000? All right, if I can find somebody who wants to buy that, that pays for the house. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, where different people only have so much they can spend. I don't know where I'm supposed to go there. That's all good. All right, so let's take another quick break here, friends. Your boy needs to pee. Gonna run some ads. I'll be right back. Hello. All right. Question. Which shopkeeper has the most money in the entire game? Because look at this thing. Look at this thing. Whoa, sorry. It actually like looks really cool. I didn't realize that the goblin totem staff had like a goblin head on it. So it can cast shock 111 times. It has 3,000 charge on it. That's kind of wild. That's big cool, y'all. I used to use this, I remember. Did it look this cool back in Oblivion? Probably not. Staff enchanted with shock. There's a rich wizard merchant in the Imperial City, but his merchant score is through the roof. Yeah, still though, but like most other people might only have like 700 gold total. So even if I only get 40% of this, like if I finally find one person I could sell something to for more than 1,000 or 2,000 gold, I think it's worth. All right, welcome back everybody. It's a shop in the main city that sells for magical rocks. All right. Well, we'll hold on to that for now. We have a dungeon to complete, so we got some time still. All right, maybe we're done actually. I don't know if this is a red herring or not, or if we're actually just done. Jump around a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually supposed to do anything there with regards to that, this cave. Maybe later on there's an exit. I like flip a lever and this goes down or something. I can't remember. I'm so turned around. All right, we walk out. Eventually. Hello? We walk out. Checking for more like silver or gold or anything here. That one's empty. That one's a mushroom. Soul stones. I couldn't remember what the magic rocks were called. Yo, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, this is... locked still. Yeah, take that all. Good stuff. Good stuff. If you're not over encumbered before leaving, are you really done? Quality over quantity, Twitch chat. Quality over quantity. The only stumbling is our stealth, not our encumbrance. So we could also... I got a little bit of room on me. No. Let's go back to town. Let's sell what we got. Let's leave room. What time is it anyways? Yeah, it's 7:24. Let's go. Let's get a room for the night. Let's sleep. And let's sell and let's start again, you know? 10 to 1 is a commitment to quality. I respect that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, we can unload the like 300 pounds of iron arrows we picked up in this shop, in this town, you know? Trying to level up my jump without making the audience nauseous. Challenge level impossible.
What's this about?
Well, you see, I'm leveling up my acrobatics. Thank you for asking. Is there a UI mod that adds gold per weight? Probably. I don't have any mods right now. All right, I don't actually know where the inn... No, this is the inn. Olaf's is the inn.
What's going on with you?
Well met.
What can I do?
I'd like your finest room.
I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one?
Yes, please.
Right then. Head up the stairs. It's the first door on your right. Remember, I didn't say it was clean. I said it was cheap.
Hey, it's only $10. That's cool. You got your sneak to 100 before you even left the cell at the intro. Yeah, you know, I respect that. I respect that. All right, so we want to sleep 12 hours. We want to sleep until, I think shopkeepers are open at 7 a.m. Is the leveling system the same? No, they changed it slightly. No mods, we can post whatever we want. I mean, I can still ban you. All right, that was actually 12 hours that time, not 11. All right, it's fine. You live your best life, Matt. You live your truth. Okay, so the shops that I liked were up here, I believe. No, those are the guilds. The Mages Guild. What shops did I go to? Was it here? Yes, the Hammer and Axe. I don't necessarily need to... When I trade with somebody, does our impression go up?
I hope I can...
Like, I'm at...
Please, go on.
84 with them. Yo, Shanley attack. 3 months! All right, well, I can't ban Matt now, apparently. That's not true.
What can I interest you in?
Thank you for the gift sub, friend. That was very generous. All right, please have 251 arrows.
You drive a hard bargain.
All of my silver. Steel dagger's mine, steel torch is mine. That's fine. Yeah, that's the problem there.
Another satisfied. Good day.
I thought we were tall. Well, it's also crouching, but yeah, also we're shorter, right? Like, we are wood elf, and wood elves are shorter than normal people. Or than humans, rather. All right, what is the other shop that we literally just went to and I forgot the name of already? Was it over here? Short King, thank you. I'm sub thank, very good.
Hello there.
Hello. Oh, here's what I'm remembering. Wasn't somebody around here at the fence? For the Thieves Guild? Wasn't it like one of these houses? I think it was this house. Yeah! Ungar!
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Sometimes they come back. Oh, there's the nice inn. And what's this? Right. Ungar, famous for inventing fencing. No one else had ever thought of that. I think we've already chatted. Yeah, 71. All right, let's barter.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You've made a good bit of gold.
You've made a good bit of gold.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
There we go.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal. All right, we made $1,000 off of that, and we still have the big staff. So, do I want to go all the way to the Imperial City and all the way back to sell that now? No. No. We'll keep this on us for now. We'll do like a big trip to the Imperial City. Big bong bong. Why is that so loud? All right, let's try this again. Our goal is that stable. We made 1,000 gold. We just have to do that 7 more times. That's not true, actually. We only need to do that a couple more times because we have the big money staff on us, right, chat? Big money staff. If we find another jackpot item like that, then we're cooking. Now what we need to do is we need to find our way up to whatever this is. The old famous Wizards Academy. Also, if we grab lots and lots of alchemical ingredients, then we can also make a fair amount of money with some potion stuff. Uh-oh. So I think we actually want to go this way and try and come at it from behind. Yes, bird? Kaka? I hear you. This is the real Bethesda gameplay? Yep. How do we scale this cliff? Yo, what's up, Insane Cat? Good to see you, friend. Actively gaming. Are you a path? No. Was this the game where you could set a marker and clairvoyance would just show you the easy expected route to that point? I don't know. I love this bird, though. All right, there's the spire. Let's keep going this way. Let's keep going this way. Caca! Now, I don't want to just like mash spacebar up the hill. I kind of want to like find a path, you know? Again, trying to make it work in like a, not even necessarily like a realism thing, but just explore a little bit, have a little bit of fun, you know? Maybe we'll find another distraction on our way. Like, who are these people? Do you think they're bandits or do you think they're friends, chat? Joe says they're bandits? All right. I'm going to shoot first, ask questions later. Yeah, that's a bandit already. All right. Oh, they stopped moving? Extremely rude. Yeah! Oh, what a shot. Could bandits be friends? Unlikely. Joe sentenced these people to death. Leather greavies. Joe says that like raiders. Delicious and nutritious rat. I killed so many random hunters thinking they were bandits. No, that's why they're always bandits. They're simply always just bandits. All right, this hill's still looking a little steep. We're gonna find a switchback road on the backside any second now. Any second now, unless the game literally expects us to like Skyrim horse our way up. You know, I'd do it. I'd do it. There, right there. There's a path. There's a path. See? Yeah! Okay, we do have to... Oh, there's a Gate of Oblivion ahead. Hey, all right, we've introduced our acrobatics. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you've now become an apprentice of acrobatics. You can now dodge by pressing right click and spacebar while moving. All right. It is faster to crouch jump up a hill. It gets more space bars at once. Also, I feel like I'm getting stuck trying to walk up this hill, which is very funny. Yo, are we about to get like old Dwemer machines and stuff here too? Because those were my favorites. Like that's a thing that, I don't know. I think that's the thing that I really just missed about Skyrim versus Morrowind was like how cool and how much variety there were in the dungeons you'd go to. Oh, yo, there's a portal there too. What do you think, chat? Stay on target or get distracted? There's a gate there. There's a gate there. Distraction? After all, why shouldn't I? Hey, look, a distraction? All right, let's do it. You love the gates? All right, let's do another gate then. Always get distracted. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, stealth archer mode activated. It's like you don't know chat. No, vibe check, right? Got to draft the gates early. It's true. Got to plant that flag. Can we just take a second to appreciate how absolutely stunning these are? Like, this is unreal, right? Oops. Unreal 5 to be exact. Ho-ho. Closing a gate does a service to the Empire. Trying to get my bearings. So you never go into the gate. Those are always a lie. You normally go along like some weird side path, right? Why did I not have my bow out? Maybe I can go this way this time. Excuse me? Here are the landmines. Can I get the arrow back? Doesn't matter. Oh, right, these stupid things. Right. So I can go this way. And maybe there's like some extra loot or something, or I could just enter into the tower. Let's go this way first. Where did you even come from? Yo, you see them Kamehameha at me for a second there? That was sick. This is your first time seeing the gates and they look stunning? Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't think there's enough loot worth, like, really exploring out here, but I'm curious. No, let's just get in this tower. Let's just get in this tower, chat. You forgot there were dinosaurs in Oblivion? Yep. Proto Death Claws. I guess, so do like canonically the Daedra not make as much of an appearance in Skyrim because we killed the Daedric Prince in the events of this game and the expansion of this game? Like, is that what's going on? Because, yeah, Daedra don't feel as present in the lands of Skyrim, you know what I mean? Is there anything here? Oh, there's this. I think I just opened one of the big gates. They aren't the big bads in Skyrim. Yeah, it's about dragons, which is interesting. But also, they're just not present. You know what I mean? I think it's more that they're extremely present in this game. Well, in Morrowind, like you could just do more funky stuff with summoning them. I'm gonna grab all of this actually. Can't tell if there's an enemy on this floor or not. No, Daedra have access to the material plane because of the events of this game. Ah, that's what it is. That's kind of cool. Thank you, bad player. So it feels like I have a bunch of different MacGuffin gates that I need to open up here. Oh no! It's so loud. Which tower do you think is the big bad tower that we end up having to go to? Alright, at this point I've opened 3 gates. So many options with the gates open on the world map. A few of them are actually required. The rest just give you loot and experience. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, right? Like, one of these towers has the actual thing that we care to go to. And maybe it might even be this one and up. Because, like, I can't actually go up from here. So one... There's so many doors here. So how do we get up from here? Doors to the Wastes of Oblivion. Doors to the Wastes of Oblivion. Clearing gates does make fast travel easier and ingredient harvesting? Sure. This one looks different. Am I supposed to go to another gate and that gets me upstairs somehow? It's any gate, I think, gives you access to the main tower bottom. Oh, okay. Whoa! So then we go down. Anybody down here? Yeah, I probably don't want to try and jump across that. All right, let's just follow the path. We'll end up somewhere eventually, because that's why there's a path. Stealth archer. The health shrines are a little bit funny since they added health regen to the game, but I do like that they're back, you know? Okay, I have been here before. This is where we went before. So then presumably if I go around the corner to the right here, the door should be open. There you go. The doors are open, and now I can fight more enemies. Wonder if the detect life spell could work for your class? Illusion magic? Maybe. But then I ended up wanting to put stats into magic instead of all of my stats just into, you know, into not magic. All right, now hold up. No, I want to get into here. Detect life as mysticism? Sure. Same answer though. Y'all, I'm a little bit lost. So I've already been in this tower because I got across on that bridge, right? Or no, maybe not actually. And I'm gonna say maybe not because that's lower. Yeah, maybe we go to a small tower and then we cross over to the big tower. It is, yeah, I checked the bridge height. It's lower than the other one. So I think I think you and I have the same plan here. Gotta love that just touching the spike is enough to take damage regardless of angle. What's out here? So I could keep going up presumably for loot or something, but this is okay. We're gonna get lots of loot out of the wizard school, right? Yeah. Okay, when we're on the helix track, then you know we're cooking. So bright. Nope, now I'm just confused, chat. Now I'm just confused. Where am I supposed to go? Whatever, let's just keep going. This is new, at least. I mean, it is showing me that I'm supposed to be walking somewhere here. Quest marker's doing something here. take your heart. Thank you very much. Okay. Nope. This is, okay. Nope. All right, good. I am lost. I am lost in hell. Maybe that one's more up. All right, so hold on. So I'm here. Wait. Wait, this is new. Everything is fine. I just took the wrong door. As long as we can go up, everything is fine in the world. What's this? Yes! Uppies. Okay, good. Ask piglins for direction. I saw the Minecraft movie last night. I have never seen so many kids so happy as an entire theater of children screaming the words chicken jockey and then all laughing maniacally to themselves. It's very pure. Ow! What in the what? Why is there a giant sword fall from the sky? That was rude. Extremely hurtful. Is this also a trap? How did I like it? It was fun. I went in with the expectation that it was a movie for children. And it was a movie for children. Yeah, I was neither lost nor annoyed nor bored. It was just like a good fun time. There's a lot of cameos in it. If you're a fan of like Minecraft YouTube. And so it was actually really cool to see, because like I don't know how important YouTubers were to the growth of Minecraft, but they managed to invite like a lot of them to the premiere and to be involved in the whole portion of it. And then some of them also got to appear as like cameo background characters, which I thought was kind of funny. So like LD Shadow Lady, oh god, Mumbo Jumbo's in it, Dan the DM is in it. Yes, I'll take all of this. So my damage sure does fall off when I don't get to do 90% of their health via an opening arrow. I think early Minecraft YouTube is a big reason the game is still as relevant as today. I mean, I kind of believe that, but I didn't want to necessarily think that that is... I mean, not necessarily just to Minecraft, but I wonder how big early Minecraft was to like YouTube Let's Plays in general, you know? But again, that might be me projecting. In one of the scenes, they actually have like one of the big faces and Minecraft devs is an extra in the background too, which is very cute. You're like, it's just fun. It just feels like sometimes when you have a beloved IP movie, you really hope that both like the community and the devs and everyone is involved in making it a part of it. And it feels like that too. What's up, Ebora? Doing good, friend. Doing good. You know, don't necessarily love where we are. You know, considering we're in the Daedric world of hell and all that stuff. But, you know Big chillin', big chillin'. Minecraft was so big on YouTube that they had to specifically demote it in the algorithm and stated that they did such because the front page was nothing but Minecraft for 12 straight days. Oh, hilarious. All right, there you are. Oof. Yeah, that was a 1x sneak attack again, chat. Oh, you healed. Which I think is extremely rude. I'll take this. I'll take this. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it all. Now, you had a weapon. It's called the Burden of Arrogance. It weighs 40 pounds and it's worth 300. No, thank you. I have standards. Oh, goodbye. Not sure why that one was a 3x again, but here we are. The Lesser Staff of Calm. That's good. We take that. Wait, is there another one? There is. Go to sleep. Shh. Yeah, everything they have is so heavy. Yeah. Even the Vegas, probably hotter than this. You know, that's valid. Subjacent sigil stone added to your inventory. When do I get to learn to, like, do something with the stone? Is that an MSQ thing, or can I just do that right now, chat? It's to encourage conjuring their gear instead. That's valid, yeah. You can do it now? Is it just, like, in my inventory somewhere, or what? Oh, there it is. There it is. So I can put it on a weapon, and I can get frost damage. Cutie. Or I could put it on armor. Resist frost is not that exciting. All right, and where's the other stone? Weighs 1 point. I should have 2 of these stones now. Turn undead or detect life. Yo, that's so funny, because somebody earlier was like, hey, what if you could cast detect life? All right, no. No to either. No to both. So there should be a bridge, and then there should be a tower. Now, I'm hoping that there's a bed somewhere nearby. Sit down, please. I didn't realize it was as simple as just click on the orb. You can ponder. That's so easy to just ponder an orb back in the day, you know? Just anyone out here pondering day orbs. Yeah. Yeah, we already got detect death on our bow. And that anything it points at dies. The tower is DLC content? Neat. Does that mean it's huge and I'm going to be in here forever? Or is it just something... Because, yeah, I don't remember this tower, and it's pretty big. It's a home. Welcome to Frost Crag Spire. I should make my way inside this curious but extraordinary tower. I mean, it's going to be really funny if our whole goal was to buy a home in Bruma and then we actually just get a free home up here. All right, whatever. What's that, sweetie? Classic, yeah. Crap. What is my preferred ponder art? Go to my decked out. What in the what? Frost Crag Spire. I've discovered a dusty tome. I should read it to learn more about the structure. After reading the dusty tome, I've learned that I can purchase everything I need to restore this place to its former glory from Eilrenway at the Mystic Emporium in the Market District in the Imperial City. Oh, well, this is much less exciting than I was hoping it would be. Wait. What? Oh. Whoa! Never mind, this is sick. Hello? Do I actually just have a free home now? This is kind of actually OP if true. Squatters' rights. Four of the Oblivion DLC are faction-focused homes. This is the mage one, and there's fighters, thieves, and assassins. No way. Oh, this is so much alchemy stuff. It's just free alchemy stuff? I mean, it kind of feels like we just accelerated ourselves in a way that's kind of cheaty. I mean, we did have to go this whole way. Maybe lore-wise, we're going to tell ourselves that this was the reward for clearing that portal. We just found some old mage's abandoned place, right? Like, this is fine. How short am I? How deep is this flower bed? I feel like I fell through it. Yeah, like, yo, oh, I hear a Nernroot chat. Oh. Some of this doesn't look like it grows back. Oh, the pin arrived safely. Yo, I'm so glad to hear that. Joe would be thrilled too. Yeah, and everybody who won giveaways during our birthday stream, the wonderful Joe worked her butt off and managed to get everything mailed out already. You can make your own spells. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that portion, but that is cool. The vault. Okay. Oh, yo, look at the top corner. It's still trying to, all the stuff that I harvested, it's still trying to catch up. All right, so there's no bed here. There's no bed here. It's also kind of interesting. This is an era before people really nailed down what DLC should be. So this is like a $2 microtransaction. It's kind of weird. It's just profoundly so weird. Like this whole thing existing and being a DLC. And also it just feels so not in line with the world, I guess. Also, it's a shame that it doesn't show that this is closed. Yeah, the living quarter was just the giant room with all of the alchemical ingredients in it. I think until I actually buy a bed, it doesn't have one. You did see that portal. I clicked on that portal. Gates also respawn? Do they? Oh. What is this? Wait, did I only just now discover the spire? Despite having been inside of it. I didn't actually discover the spire until we were here. Oh, weird. Oh, there was another way easier road. Oh my god. All right, well, whatever. Let's walk back down. Oh, hello. Yo, we found a sleep bed. Yes, a sleep bed. Ooh. Yo, how you doing? Let's spend the night here. And we level up. Might pick this up as a birthday present to myself. I want to do a Skyrim replay a while ago. It's also free on Game Pass. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. All right. Once again, trying to get our personality up so we can make money faster. And then, am I eventually just going to like max out? Do things cap at 100? They might. We'll find out. Oh, wait. Let's keep taking this road, I guess. Or does it just end here? Nah, it just ends here. Okay. So I was expected to Skyrim my way up, I guess? Hello? Yo, it's Oblivion now. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy. We just got to like clip through a rock there. It's perfect. Yeah, the harvesting is still trying to catch up. So there's the plundered mines again. That's fine. That gap is in the original too? No way. Yo, that's so funny. All right, well, my plan to get up there and make big money is feeling a little bit let down right now because I actually made more money out of the mine. So here's my plan. Let's go make a bunch. Hello. Wait, is this my horse? No. Okay. That's not Chestnut. One of the rocks of all time. Yep.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
All right. So here's the plan. The shop is over here, right? The hammer and axe is nope. We wanted up here. Noravoma. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of alchemy stuff. We're going to sell all of this here. We're going to see how much money we have. And then I think we need to do one more dungeon before we'll make enough money to actually like get anywhere. Ooh, ambrosia. What? Just restores health? Weird. All right. So let's take a look at our filters here. And invisibility is the big one for money. Still can't do that. Light, still can't do that. All right, cure poison. Ooh, cure disease. Oh, now we're talking. Oops. I need to stop clicking so aggressively. Dispel, no. Feather, no. Fortify, no. Resist disease? Nah. I mean, I guess restore fatigue. Yeah, okay. Nope. The UI gets me a little bit still. Water breathing, shock shield, restore willpower, restore strength. We'll do restore magicka here. There we go. All right, that should be plenty of potions. So let's talk to you now. And then let's sell some stuff.
Interest you in some of my...
And then we'll go top to bottom here.
You drive a hard bargain. A fine transaction. That's a fair deal.
Thank you.
That seems a fair price.
Wonder if the gems would be worth slightly more at the blacksmith. That's fine.
A good price for a good customer.
This is the same price either way.
You got a great deal there.
You got a great deal there. Thank you. Thank you. Soul gem, anti-venom. Cure paralysis is probably a huge one to get. Cure poison I'm not as worried about.
You got a great deal there. A good price.
For a good customer.
You drive a hard bargain. That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. That's more than I'd usually pay. An excellent bargain.
Right. Okay.
You got a great deal there.
A great price for a great customer. All right, what am I up to? I'm up to $3,800. All right, we're not quite there yet. But we're making our way. Oh, sell this protect. Do I just sell the katana, chat? Like, I was going to hold on to it just for, you know, I may just be able to sell all these. I was going to hold on to it just for the purposes of, like, you know, lore or whatever. But maybe I actually don't care. Save it for the house. It'll look pretty over the mantle. That's kind of what I've been doing, but I can always get another one later.
A pleasure to serve you.
Thank you.
Be seeing you.
All right, I'll save it. I'll save it. As we level up more as well, our ability to make more money, like we're really scraping stuff together, but eventually as we get a higher level, like bandits will have elven gear, right? And we'll be able to sell, we'll be able to start making exponentially more money as we, you know, as we go. I also hope you can help. All right, what?
Interest you in?
Apparently nothing. All right, my man. Repair hammer. Do you get a keyring later on, chat? What do I do with all these keys? Or do I just like find a random spot and start dropping them?
I hope I can.
I also hope you can help. I need you to repair this.
Farewell.
All right, where we want to go? Where we want to go? We want to go to the Imperial capital at some point to make some stuff. You know what we could do? We could just start walking. We could just start traveling down this way. Remember that Chestnut's here, but we don't like Chestnut's going to be when we do long distance travels for lore purposes. I think for now we're going to go on foot and we're going to head towards the Imperial capital and we're going to get a little bit distracted, right? I recall getting to a point where I was so rich enough to stop bothering with the whole persuasion minigame and just throw money at people to get them to like me. Yep. Okay, we want to head south along the main road here, and we want to stop at, well, basically anywhere that we think has money. We're also going to hoover up all of the stuff that we can along the way. Ow. Money in this game's kind of weird, but it's also part of its charm. I mean, the economy in every Bethesda game fundamentally gets so broken at a certain point, right? You know what's going to be very interesting is when Skywind comes out. Nope, I'm not talking about Morrowind. That was Matthias who got it in my house. Matt House, pardon me. When Sky Oblivion comes out. So apparently, if you're curious about like, yo, what do we do between in the world of, you know, an official remaster like this and the fan make 13 years in development, modded support, Sky Oblivion. Apparently the devs actually gifted a copy, like the devs of Skyrim Remastered gifted a copy to the Sky Oblivion mods as a show of like goodwill and be like, yo, there's room for both of us here, which I thought was kind of sweet, actually. Yeah, I want to keep... Nope, we took the wrong road. Turns out it's really difficult to make an economic system that doesn't break at large scales. Yeah. Yep. Did I say Oblivion Remastered? I said Skyrim. Look. Look, if you knew what I meant, then you don't need to get me to translate. The hard part too was also their Morrowind and Oblivion are both being remade in the Skyrim engine and have the names Skywind and Skyblivion. And then there's also the Oblivion Remaster. So sorry if I tangled some of those up together. My arrows. Why won't you die? That was a very impressive move. But I have the high ground, Anakin. It's over. What do we call the Skyrim demake on the Morrowind engine? Sadness. All right, leather boots have the 10-to-1 ratio. Oh my god, silver arrows. Hello? What's this? What's this bouginess? Incredible stuff. All right, give me a quick second, friends. Kill a dragon. Wrong game, James. Also, James, terrible timing. I have to pee. I'm gonna take a very short bio break. I'm gonna run some ads. But you just missed me closing a gate. Now what we're doing is we're doing a big walk. We're walking to the Imperial City. We're trying to get distracted and find a ruins or two on the way to get there. We need big money. We need big money. Yeah, I could kill a dagon. I don't know about a dragon, though. Dragon D's Oblivion Gates. For real, though. Kind of sad that this was a house and not big money, but whatever. All right, be right back. Be right back. Cycle your fluids or something. This is the best stream you've watched in years. Wow, thanks, James. I appreciate that. This guy really knows how to compliment. I'm not going to read his other comments because I assume they're only even more nice and flattering. So I'll just take the term, the best stream he's been to in years, and appreciate it. Have you bought Oblivion yet, James? Are you hooked? Yeah, who's this John Lurr? Seems fake. Give me $66. Don't you have Games Pass? You sound like the kind of person who have Games Pass. You like subscription services. I don't know what that all means. I tell you what, I'll give you my Steam login information for when I'm on vacation. You can just play on my account. All right, let's keep heading back to the capital here. Ow. Heal ourselves up a little. You do like your TV subscriptions? Yeah. James is like the only person I know who still has a cable subscription. But then again, he gets to watch playoff hockey and I don't. So who's the real dumb one? I will take these arrows. Nothing to do with a wolf pelt in this game. I mean, it is $10, but... Ooh, shiny. What are you? The Thief Stone. No stars shine upon the Doomstone. Is it because I'm already a thief? Maybe? Or can I only do it at night? What do you think is on the TV right now? I'm assuming I'm on your TV right now, James. Hello? Oh, that's a higher level wolf. Uh-oh. Sure, I'll take these now. I'm on the bottom half of your third monitor. That's high praise. 50% of monitor number 3. I'm moving on up in the world, chat. I'm moving on up. In the old days, I used to just be on his phone in his pocket. But now I get to occupy half of a monitor? Oh my god. What was that noise? All right, we found our first distraction. Perfect. What do you think? Is this a friend? You think that's a friend or no? All right, hold on. Shh. No! Marauder? Yo, they got that steel though. Tip's hat, Marauder. Ooh, a silver bow, y'all. We're moving on up in the world. All right, so our old bow used to do 8 damage, but now check this out. For 12 pounds of weight, we can also do 8 damage. I'm gonna drop this bow. Steel is not quite 10 to 1, let's leave it. Cheese wedge. Would a bow made of silver be terrible? It appears to be. Oh, right. We do need silver at some point. We probably need a silver or enchanted dagger for when we encounter a ghost. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Ghosts and or vampires have like regular weapon durability, invulnerability. Hold on. Where's this trap? What does this trap do? Oh, there's a spiky thing right there. Ghosts do, yeah? Yeah. I don't think the silver bow would do anything unless I have to turn back and run for my life, but you never know.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Nobody goes into the mountains but hunters and thieves on the lam. Food and shelter is hard to come by.
Well,
everyone's saying there's trouble in Kvatch. The whole town destroyed. Only a few survivors. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
I'm so stealthy, they didn't even interrupt. Oh, crap.
Die, Kerr! You move like a pregnant cow.
What'd you call me?
Die!
Apparently I got the same moves as a pregnant cow. I'm dying, actually. Better part of Valor. Oh, crap. Oh my god, they hit so hard. Can I get upstairs somewhere they can't reach me? I might be dead here, chat. Actually, you know what? I got potions. I got potions.
Don't feel bad. No one lives forever.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Okay, one down. Hey, look at that. I can aim more precisely now. Also, can we talk about the flavor fail here? This is full of bandits, and yet outside had a marauder. They hate each other. Hello? Lore? Does lore mean nothing to you people? Oh my god, they're healing each other. Running for my life. Hey, remember all those healing potions I just sold, chat? Pop in and say have a great vacation. Thank you very much, Measure of Hope. Holy moly, you hit so hard through my everything. Huh. I'll be taking these. Ooh, offense curious. Fortify mercantile on self. Boots of the cut purse. Yo. All right, now we're starting to hit a break point where enemies are actually a little bit spooky because that was 2 different magical items. That was mega spooky. Also, we have all of this. These are all worth 50 bucks each. So that's exciting. Oh, check the, right. I always forget about when they drop weapons. Yeah, that was probably an enchanted axe. The bandit died there. The fact that the weapon isn't included in their loot table, even though it dropped like right beside it's kind of weird. This weighs 35 pounds. It's only worth 197 bucks. No, that's not mathematically worth it. Yeah, sometimes they die with the weapon as part of their loot table, and sometimes they don't. Iron arrow, lockpicks, steel arrows. Take these leather boots. Oops. Very good. All right, they have a bed here, so I'm going to sleep because I did level up during that fight. Vampire dust is good. None of these enemies were vampires, though. Unless you saw something that I didn't. Yeah, these are not vampires. These are just bandits. All right, let's sleep, and then I don't know if there's anything else here, but, you know. How am I liking the game so far? It's exactly like I remembered it. Did I not level up? Hold on. Maybe I'm one level away or something? Weird. Oh, no, we're actually super done here. That's fine. Take all that. Fishing waders, no thank you. Ooh, torch. Okay, step 1, become a vampire. Uh-huh. Some of my gear broke during that fight. Oh, interesting. Nice catch. Yeah. Did you just like hear an audio cue, or I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of fighting for my life there and didn't necessarily hear everything. Now I leveled up. Okay. Shows a red symbol next to my bow in the bottom right. Oh, nice. Okay, now I should be able to sleep and level up. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but also some kind of blind passion and inspiration. All right, agility. 100, my friends. Agility 100. We want personality up because we want to get lots of value, and then endurance again. And then I guess we need to start thinking about other things to level up at this point. Can I go over 100? I honestly can't remember. Thank you. Nice spot on the broken gear, by the way. Appreciate that. Increase strength so I can hold even more arrows, like, I guess? You think that's another dungeon right there? Or just a nice, cool-looking ruin? With magic, you can go over 100? Sure, with enchanting, but, like, you can't level up past 100. Is, I guess, more exactly what I was trying to ask. Ooh, what's this? You draw power from the well. Okay, what did that mean? Active effects. Magnitude, well, fortify magicka. Plus 50, that's a lot. That's a lot of plus magicka. All right, so here's the goal. We're gonna go down to the, I wanna go down to the water to check for Nirnroot. But I also wanna stay closer to the road because the road has more like events and stuff. So, sorry Nirnroot. I'm a road man. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you friends with that other marauder or just coincidentally walking by? Ow. Yeah! What do you got? Steel booties. That's only 5 to 1. Yeah, like look how heavy all that stuff is, eh? We go this way. And I bet you there's at least 1 or 2 more giant explorable ruins between us and the castle here. Hold on, which way am I following the road correctly? I am. Let's take a little shortcut here. Take a little shortcut. Half and half. Oh, I can see why the road went where it did. Those arrows look really painful. Oh my god. I think it's a good thing that I am an elf, Because I bet you if I wasn't an elf, I would be so diseased right now. Just, hey look, that wolf was practicing lockpicking. There's also a symbol in the top corner we can level up. Yeah, again, I thought I saw something. Sometimes you just phantom see symbols in the UI chat, okay? So relatable. I know you've been there too. Phantom UI. You've heard of GUI. Introducing Fooey. You ever tell a joke and then immediately sigh because it's just awful? No? Just me? Okay. What's in here? Hello? Hello? That rat was invisible, chat. That rat was actually hacking. I wonder if that's a sign of things to come. Or if it was just a coincidence. Can you believe that rat had access to a potion of invincibility? Invisibility? No. When it died, it just turned into a rat. I ain't reading all that. Wait, maybe I am? Today I begin my great project on the spontaneous generation of life. I expect that there will be difficult days ahead, but if I succeed, my place among the great mages of history will be assured. Alright, next day. Still not able to even reproduce Empedocles' results with maggots. I'm beginning to think his reputation is overblown. Empedocles was right. The mistranslation of sunlit to scorching heat explains my earlier problems. From now on, I will work only in the original Daedric, despite the risks. A couple days later, local peasants came by to complain about the noise. I promised them all that was behind me, a pleasant if dull-witted crew. More gnats, I think. The experiment today went better than expected. Although the number of rats produced was surprising, they were all remarkably docile. Just as Malham predicted, although only I have ever proven this empirically. Midas, villagers again, more complaints. You would think they'd never seen a rat before. They're starting to become a nuisance. Alright, I've encountered a terrible snag. Galarian's 9th law appears immutable. If the total life generated cannot exceed the cube of the source, this line of research may prove a dead end. I must reread Empedocles for any hint that he was able to circumvent this barrier. The next day, the locals are becoming insufferable. While I was walking in the woods, some of them broke into my laboratory and spilled the solution I was preparing. Nearly a full quart of purified imp gal wasted. They did not seem to grasp the absurdity of the crowd of unwashed peasants with dung on their boots complaining about the smell. It's well past time I did something about this problem. 2 days later, I dug up the notes from my permanent invisibility thesis. No time like the present. And then today, the spell worked. Not perfect invisibility, of course, Vantos's 3rd law, but it was more powerful than I expected. All right, so that's why there are invisible rats. Mysteries of Talara gave us a bonus point to illusion magic. I'm going to take this because it's worth the selling. And the doors to Oblivion. We sell these books, chat. Can't believe they hacked invisible rats. All right, let's actually sleep after. Any chests up here? No. Fort Caracas. Whoa. Lockpicking minigame. What about invisible chests? Ah, I didn't check for those. Very smart. Quills and tongs. Sorry, did you just take that and take like 0 damage off of it? All right. Enemies are getting a little scarier. Yo, Silver Dagger is actually huge though. All right, so Silver Dagger is going to be our backup dagger, or like our main dagger rather. So instead of dealing, it does more damage, it's slightly weightier, but if we ever encounter ghosts, we now have silver to deal with it. Yeah, the sneak attack for 1x damage keeps happening. It keeps feeling worse and worse every time. And I don't know why. Is the main thing, right? The Tower of Caracas. What's happening here? Ooh, Ominous Lantern. Love Ominous Lantern. Pardon? Why are there Daedra down here? I mean, I guess they are conjurers. Also, what a, like... If I was a wizard, I think I'd expect better than this, right? Like, it feels like nobody's even tidied. How long have they been living here? Wait. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, did I literally pick a lock just for this barrel? All right. The 1x bug can be sorted by unequipping and re-equipping the bow. It's misreading the weapon type. So that should just be 3x damage now. Let's keep going down. Unless this is literally where I came from. You almost gave me a heart attack for a second, Gwaldhar. But like, Serge is supposed to be on AFK tonight. I'm like, no, please. Check schedule. What's up, ND Kazi? Thank you for this. Oh, the extremely nice sub. Thank you very much. That was a bad attempt at the joke. Yeah, well, you almost gave me a heart attack. Can't help but notice that I am outside. I think one of the things that they did a really good job of doing... Oh, there's another invisible rat. But they did a really good job of doing in... in Skyrim was making it feel like whenever you went through a dungeon, it felt a little more worth, if that makes sense. And also gave you a clear understanding of if what you've done actually counts as like having finished it or not, if that makes sense. Oblivion definitely has a lot of like, is this done moments? Like I reached the top, but I guess it's also maybe a little bit more realistic in this way. It's like, nah, dog, this is just a giant ruin that a bunch of conjurers moved into. What do you want? Like a giant golden chest at the end? It wasn't even necessarily the dragon words. It was just like, there was a pattern, it felt, right? Like it was, I don't even say necessarily it was linear because they often wrap back on themselves, but there was like a pattern of, you know, there's a leader at the end and like a bigger chest. And you just go, oh yeah, I'm done. I literally went in circles. All right, maybe just a giant golden chest at the end. Something, right? It's funny because they gamified it. I think they, maybe the word, a better word to use would be like they codified it, right? So you kind of knew what to expect. So you spend less time doing something like this, being like, okay, what am I doing? So I go down the hill now, down the staircase, back to the blue light, and explain it in a different direction. The map also told you if you cleared it? Oh, sure. Yeah, the map here doesn't tell us if we cleared it or not. Yeah. But still, like, even if the map didn't tell you, you kind of knew when you were done. Non-story dungeons were done at the end of development by like one guy in a very short time span. Oh no. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good. But they just feel, well, they kind of just feel like things that exist as opposed to things with a purpose. Two dungeon per day quota? It's not even that they're samey. It's just that they don't... Yeah, they don't necessarily... Ooh, steel bow. It was bad. Again, they don't feel samey, which is kind of great too. Like there is some good variety in all of them. I think they'd almost feel... I mean, Skyrim dungeons kind of felt samey because you'd be like, okay, I know exactly what to expect from the very beginning, and they'd always loop in and they'd have like a nice little elegant bow to themselves. Like they'd be like, okay, that obviously that's the end of this. Anyone know where to buy lockpicks? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if you, I mean, try general merchants. Okay, we're gonna head upstairs to the bedroom here. And we're gonna sleep in this random wizard's bed. We're gonna sleep 10 hours until just after dawn here. Actually, dawn would probably be like 5:30. I guess we're sleeping in. Oh yeah, that's a good night's sleep. 8:30? Some random wizard's bed? Not a bad night's sleep, chat. Where's the way out of here? This way. All right, so keep going this way. Is it only the Thieves Guild that'll sell you lockpicks? That's kind of funny. So agile, thank you. That is, of course, the Stealth Archer way. To be agile, like a software developer. Hmm. Ooh, bridge. What's up, Snow? See, this is why I love this remaster. They would have fixed that in a different version of the game. The quest is to buy stuff in the tower home. There's another quest, even if I did, that also takes me to the capital, so it doesn't really matter. Path of the Dawn. Joffrey wants me to contact a person in the Imperial City anyways, so even if it was the wrong quest, it's the right destination, but thank you. No, I mean, you were right. I was on that quest. I was on, in fact, the incorrect quest. Yo, let's go Nirnroot. Hold on, speaking of Nirnroot. Oh, geez. Oh, hello. Hope you have a fantastic vacation, Serge. You've earned it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, friends. May 3rd or 4th. That's when we'll be back. I don't know. You thought Nirnroot was a chatter? Oh my god, we found the fake Elder Scrolls fan. Doesn't know about Nirnroot, our beloved. Ooh, what's this? What's this, though? Everybody who played Oblivion knows to love and collect all of the Nirnroot. You never played an Elder Scrolls game. These are, without any hyperbole, like one of my favorite game franchises of all times. All time. Just absolute favorite video game series. I got tilted so hard trying to find Nirnroot as a kid. Yeah. It'll do that. So one of the things they've done in this version of the game, just to emotionally prepare you for it, if you haven't started playing yet, the audio... So you used to be able to hear Nirnroot from really far away, right? Like, listen right now. You have to be right up on it to hear it now. I also don't know if it glows quite as brightly as it used to. You don't normally enjoy the first-person perspective? I mean, that's totally valid. But yeah, no. Elder Scrolls, God, I love this franchise so much. You're real sleepy, but the game is pretty? Valid. There's a third-person camera that sucks less in this version? I don't know. I've still never quite enjoyed the Elder Scrolls series in third person. It does look way less janky for what it's worth. But I'm a first person gamer. See, like, I like MMOs, right? Like, I've played World of Warcraft, I've played Final Fantasy XIV, and that third person perspective is it's just a better one, and combat feels better for it too. Did I play Morrowind? I did as well, yeah. I keep accidentally messing up the words Skyrim, Morrowind, and Oblivion. I keep using them interchangeably, but luckily most people who've been watching me for a while are able to sort of translate. All right, I think I got pants that make my mercantile better. There you go. The Fence Curious. Oh yeah, we are definitely at the stage of the game where we are switching what outfit we're wearing. So it's you, the hero of Kvatch. Oh my God, it's truly an honor. Oh please, please, call me Sergius. Wait, no, we're Servial. So we want to go left twice through the Elven Gardens into the Merchant District. Then we're going to sell some stuff, and before we get into, we're going to do a little bit of commerce before we get into lore and plot. It is this way, right? It's two lefts, yeah. These are parachute pants. They could be. The hero of Kvatch is my father. Please just call me Hero. Hero! All right, this is the Merchant District. Nice. Market District, pardon me. Combat and navigation in third person isn't super terrible anymore, but I still find picking up loot is really tough. Yeah, that's valid. So the reason MMOs work really well is you like lock onto a target, and then when you hit your skills, you just hit them. But in this game, considering you need to like line up the attack, it makes it a little bit weirder. I really wish I could like the series. But I always start it, get 40 hours in, and run into somebody who says, "Thank you for saving my father." And I'm like, "Oh right, I have quests, and I've got 7,000 quests, and I quit." You know what? Valid. Remember getting lost in the Imperial Palace? Yeah. Hello. Good day. Can I talk you up a little? Or no, we're at 70. All right.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
In all of Cyrodiil? You don't say. All right, please buy these from me. Wait, what's my price at right now? Oh, you're an expert.
A good price for another satisfied customer. Goodbye.
Anyone remember Wildstar, the MMO that made you aim your attacks? I mean, it's funny to say the MMO that made you aim, because like technically Destiny is an MMO that makes you aim, but I get you. Imagine saying you have the best prices in the world. Now keep in mind that character does have expert level mercantile, so that's just a mind game that they're playing. Oh, they're at 92 with me. Wow. All right, let's barter.
You won't
So,
find better prices in all Tamriel.
I'm actually going to sell these boots of the cut purse. I know they have fortify speed, which is a stat we care about, but they're not armored. And I need money. So, I'm going to sell this. By the way, chat, you made me keep this stupid katana. I still have this katana. Can I get my prices up a little bit higher? Let's try.
A good price for a good customer.
All right. You know what? We bumped it up. Let's go. Wonder if I can go slightly higher. Yeah, okay. I need this. Ooh, the Lesser Staff of Calm I could sell here. Good.
That's a good deal.
There you go. That's how you know you're at the right price.
That's more than I'd usually.
Is if they say this stuff, then you know you're in the sweet spot.
A good price
For a good customer. So that's the armor we're wearing. We just switched shirts to make a little bit more money. Remember, we can make $1,000 here. We need to go and talk to the other person. Another satisfied customer. What do you sell?
Quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh, open easy locks. Man, see, this is one of the things that I missed from Skyrim. You didn't have knock. Magic was just so much more interesting, right? I feel like the greatest disservice that they did in Skyrim was the magic system. And I'm not even talking about like make custom spells, just in general, like... Oh, by the way, chat, where am I going for... People were saying that there's an elven magician who has higher stuff. No, the GP limit is set per shopkeeper. Bad player, yeah. Like some merchants only have 600 and stuff like that. There might be somebody who's higher. And they're saying that there's a magical merchant. Unless that's them? Is that them? They said it was an elf at a place where you buy rocks. So maybe this is the most I can sell for. I mean, this is an elf in the magic rock shop. Magic in Skyrim felt like it got gutted. Yes. Yeah. The biggest part of Magic really honking was that fire, ice, and lightning were basically identical with the it was like which flavor of Gatorade do you want here? I guess. They divided Magic between regular and shouting. Yeah, but that's valid, I guess. That limit is for the biggest transaction you can do. Yes, correct. Sorry. All right, I'm having a couple conversations here. So the question I'm asking Bad Player is, I thought there might be a shopkeeper who has more than $1,000, but maybe that's the upper limit. I don't know if there's someone else who has a higher sell. The way commerce works in this game is in other Bethesda games, this is the total amount they have and it goes down. What this is, they have unlimited gold, but they can never sell more than 1,000 at once, which is kind of wild. Is there, see now chat's talking about shouts and spells. Is there another merchant that has more money than this, chat? Please help me out before we keep talking about magic systems. There is a better merchant, or there isn't. What are, sorry. Help me out, Dr. Cthulhu. You need the Thieves Guild? Oh, if you want to find a better merchant? Okay. So, if I want, yeah, I should just sell this for 1,000 gold and be cool with it then? Because I don't know if I want to be a Thieves Guild character. Despite being a stealth archer, I don't know if we're a thief. I was kind of hoping to get a bit of money out of this. Like, look at this thing. Vrail at Morven's Peacemaker. There are 1,200s, but they're rare? Well, no, I want $10,000 so I can buy a house, chat.
Good day.
What city is Morven's Peacemaker in? Yeah, unfortunately, because it's not a barter system, like I can't put in the full value of this on one side and get more out of it or not, but that's okay. Wasn't investing in businesses a thing if you had high enough merchant stats? I don't know if that's I think that might be a Skyrim thing. That's an Anvil? Man, brutal. Okay. Also, if you wait 48 hours, merchants restock their gold. That's not a thing in this game. Because, again, merchants never run out of gold, right? I sold 2,000 gold worth of stuff. This number never goes down. This is, merchants appear to have infinite gold, and what happens is they will never sell you more than 1,000 at once. Maybe that's old Oblivion? That's also how Skyrim works. Yeah, they have infinite money, they just won't ever sell over a certain amount. But I do remember the 24-hour thing, yeah. You can invest in Oblivion merchants?
Take care.
Hold on. Character. Let's go to stats here. Mercantile. You can buy and sell any item. Merchants may also offer better prices. All merchants have more gold available, and you can invest in a shop to permanently double it. Okay, well, we're a ways off from that. We're at 44 and invest is at 75. Yo, what's up, Foxmar? It's good to see you, friend. Thank you very much for that raid. All right. I'm just going to sell for 1,000. It's fine. It is what it is.
What can I interest you in? Tell your friends. Good day.
What was your stream? Thanks for stopping on by, friends. I really appreciate that. All right, let's make sure we got our combat stats back on. We don't need to worry about any of that. Welcome on in. Welcome to Surge Relives His Childhood Nostalgia and a Dream World of Magic. It's a good time. Tried out some modded Sonic Frontiers. Game broke and not in the fun Bethesda way. Oh no. Well, thank you for stopping by, friend. Sorry to hear that. That's tough. That's tough.
Herbal grow Orkog knows you need axes and blunt weapons, big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the big orc weapons shop. Big weapons for big heroes.
Oh. Hack and slash.
What you're going to say.
All right. Don't like boast. You like admire. You like joke. You don't like coerce. All right.
That's real. You're too cut. You can't. Don't make me laugh.
You wouldn't like me when I laugh.
That's real. You're too cut. That's just. You're full of it.
Wow. Even the lowest possible.
Is that so? How nice. Don't make.
Oh my God. This guy is tough.
I like you too. Oh, that you're.
There we go. Whoa, pathetic is very hurtful.
You're wasting. You're a big. Where'd you get that?
We're up to 70. Okay, good.
That's great. Thank you. Oh, you're a big fat liar. You're a big fat. Oh, that I like. Oh, please.
Come on, we can get higher than this.
That's don't make. That's great. I like you too.
I was almost at 90 and then it dropped to 84. No. Oh well. Did you grab Fin Gleam? Oh, it was also broken unmodded, so the mods didn't break it. I'm sorry that Sonic Frontiers is just broken.
All right.
All right. Hey, we're like besties right now, right?
Only quality goods for sale here.
You're an apprentice. That means I could probably get up into the 60% range. What are we selling? I think I've sold everything already. So then at this point, what I'm probably doing is putting my shirt back on.
I hope.
Let's go to bartering. Let's actually bump this up a little bit higher.
How may I help you?
Did I miss anything? Nah, just doing a little shopkeeper stuff. So let's get a repair hammer or two. Do you not sell repair hammers? What kind of a blacksmith doesn't sell repair hammers? Chat. All right, so, oh, interesting. I can buy silver arrows and I can buy iron arrows, but I can't buy steel arrows here. What a fascinating shop.
Almost anything.
I scrolled past it? No way.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Oh, you're right. They do have repair hammers. All right, I'm full of lies. We'll buy 5. Nice. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, there you go. There's the lockpick right there. So it looks like whoever was asking before, just some shops will just have them. He doesn't want to eat into his business. He makes more money repairing stuff than selling the hammers. Yeah. Why doesn't he repair hammers? Now that's the real question. Still can't believe I'm holding on to this katana for you, chat. This is chat's katana.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh, no worries. All right, and I know I just got raided, but I have to call it here. And the reason for that is I'm getting on a plane tomorrow. And I promised Joe that I wouldn't just stream all day. How do I save and quit? That I wouldn't just stream all day so that I could actually, you know, like pack and not make her stress and do all this alone, you know, which I think is fair. You know, I think it's fair to tell your partner that you're going to help with, you know, trip prep stuff and dinner. Can't just play video games all day, chat. What a shame. Hey, thanks a lot for being here. I really super duper appreciate it. Thank you for the good vibes. Thank you for the company. Thank you for the subs and the bits. Thank you, Foxmar, for the raid. Sorry for the raid and the immediate turnaround and the dip. If you don't know, I'm leaving for 2 weeks. I'm going to take a little vacation with my wonderful partner. And then we'll be back in, I don't know. I'm back on the 3rd and or the 4th. We'll see how jet lagged I am from stuff. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. Try not to miss me too much while I'm gone. So it goes. We are going to raid Loading Ready Run. They are playing board games. But you won't be bored. Have a wonderful time. I'll see you. Who's this Surge guy? Oh, please don't forget me. That's my fear every time I take any break. I got too real. Bye, everybody. See you next time.